under this blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Middles FC. Let's go. Have it right, Middles FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Middles FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in tonight on this Saturday evening. Hope everyone's doing well and everyone's winning as per. First and foremost, guys, I want you all smash to pieces that like button. Smash it like Bowley's misses and Barley's misses. Smash it to pieces. If you haven't subscribed to Middles FC, smash that button as well. And we've got the notification bell, ding dong, let's have it right, all that jazz. Hit that button so you know when we go live. And then we've got the Middles FC membership for all the Middles FC Ultras, as usual, pinned at the top of the live chat and down below in the description, guys. Big up to every single one of you in here. We're going to have a cracking show tonight. A lot to discuss, a lot to go through. As always, big up to every single one of you live and locked in. We're gonna have some people on tonight as well. We're all going to land it. Everyone's going to land their minerals. And I want every single one of you in the chat to land your minerals as well. Big up to every single one of you. I know you're all in here, all my geezers, everyone, all my ladies and gents. We've got Johnny A, Jamal Jones, Dino, Leo, my geezer, Indefinite. Johnny's in here. Chelsea, Mitchy Boy, Mixed the Minerals, Medina. Chelsea old boys, my geezer. As always, you know the deal. You know the deal. We see things that they'll never see. We see things that they'll never see, and that still stands with this clown ownership that we got our football club. All right. Old boys, as always, says smash the like, subscribe, or a member to the best platform and the voice of our Chelsea. Welcome to the Middles FC Ultras. Up the Chelsea. Big up to you, my geezer. Love as always. Skills is in here. DeFreezy, my member. Neil, big up to Neil. Big up to Anthony. Chelsea #1, Dale, everyone getting in here. Faded, Top Bins, Hannah, Chelsea's in here as well. Who else we got? Who else is in here, guys? Let's have a quick butchers. Devon's in here. Patrick Bateman, my geezer. Jack's in here as well. Alan Hilson, big up to Alan Hilson, geezer. Big up to you. Who else we got? Flipping hell. Tony Tiger's in here. Mickey Joy Boy, come on, you know it. H Talks Chelsea. We got Dominic as well. All my members are in here as well. Natty Blue, big up to you. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Let's have a butcher's. Sfumele, big up to you, geezer. Carefree Kev. Every single one of you, mate. Every single one of you. Hermax is in here as well. My geezer Strays, big up to you, geezer. Big up to you. Barbecue was for Chelsea Old Boys and a little drink up as well on behalf of Chelsea Old Boys last night. And it was a blast, I'll tell you that now. Big up to every single one of you. Big up. Still hanging, I'll be real. But we move. We move. Big up to Con Snow. He says, big up, Johnny. Just want to say thanks for streaming tonight. Will keep me sane after shit family health news. Big up to you, Con Snow. I hope everything's all right with the family. We're all here. Middles FC family's here for you, mate, to support. And we'll make sure that it's a cracking show and minerals are landed and facts are landed, because that's what it's all about. Big up to Kotsios in here. Cecile's in here. Every single one of you. Big up. Get in the chat, guys. Get in the chat. And I want to see what you're saying in the chat as well. Land it. But before we bring on some minerals generals onto the show, big up to Bazyan. Come on. Big up to Bartek as well. I know he's somewhere. Bartek's always lurking, bro. He's lurking. He's ready to mud people in the woods. But big up. So obviously, today we've heard a lot of bangers and mash. Waffle. No onions, no gravy, no mustard, no herbs, no nothing. Lumpy mash, as you like. So we're going to bring that up now. We're going to run through it. And while I do that, while I get it all up, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. Every single one of you. Smash it to pieces. So this is the first one. Luis Enrique did speak with Chelsea and made positive impression, but there were concerns that he had not managed a league club since 2017 and was used to playing a particular style of play, perhaps better suited to La Liga than Premier League. That's from none other than David Paulstein, Simon Johnson, The Athletic. Now, before I mud these lot, let's just remind everyone about the Ornstein, the Paulstein himself. He said Potter will not be judged in years. Potter will be judged in years, not months. He's one of the best managers in the world. And now he's writing this absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. What the fuck do the owners know about Enrique hasn't been in club football for a little while? What the fuck is this nonsense? Let's have it right. Luis Enrique did this to Bowling Egbali. He spoke with them, granted, but once they started pitching their kindergarten project FC, to Luis Enrique, an elite gaffer in the game, he's one of the very few gaffers that's won a treble in history. Not even Pep won the treble at Barcelona with that team. Enrique did, and he had higher goals, higher assists, higher win percentage. Luis Enrique, let's have it right. And these guys are trying to tell us that they had doubts about Enrique, right? I cannot accept it. It's disgusting, all right? That Ornstein and Johnson have been asked, brown enveloped, to push out this garbage because it's nonsense, guys. It's nonsense. Every single one of these owners, Egbali, Bowley, and their whole yes man model, they're trying to pitch it to the elite gaffers. And none of the elite gaffers want to know. Nagelsmann came out. Nagelsmann said, when you don't commit to anything, you have to turn it. You just dismiss it. You walk away. He's not interested. He doesn't want to know. Nagelsmann doesn't want to know. And then they bring out the bangers and mash waffle that they were too concerned that Nagelsmann's too like Thomas Tuchel. Well, funny that Nagelsmann learnt of Thomas Tuchel. In fact, he's the apprentice of Thomas Tuchel. And then you're putting him as this frontliner, and everyone's going, Christopher Vell, he's head of the talks. That's a load of bang smash waffle. He ain't got nothing on the salt, no power of salt. Neither is Lawrence Stewart or Paul Stanley. Bottle jobs, no bollocks, no minerals. They are told. Bowling Egbali dictate what is happening, what gaffer comes into our football club. So I keep repeating myself, do not listen to this agenda that has been forced upon Enrique and Nagelsmann, that they don't think that they're suited to our football club. Are you having a fucking laugh? Let's bring up the names that they brought up today. Let's bring them up. Let's bring up this shit show. Let's bring it up. I can't believe it. I can't believe this nonsense. All right? I can believe it, but I'm saying I can't believe that the supporters are accepting this shit. All right? Look at the nonsense here. I mean, my eyes are burning, bruv. Here we have it then. The last three remaining candidates for the Chelsea job. Pochettino, Vincent Kompany, and who? Ange Postecoglou. Are you absolutely taking the piss out of our football club? Yes, you are. What are these names? None of these names are elite. None of these names. Vincent Kompany's barely been in management. Are you taking the piss? He's at Burnley in the Championship. Postecoglou. What the fuck? He's from Celtic. I mean, it's just disgraceful, guys. This is an embarrassment. These are all fucking yes men. All of them. All right? And the ones that ain't yes men, credit to Nagelsmann for turning this down. Credit to him because he's not going to be told. All right? And when you talk about yes man, yeah? When you talk about yes man, these guys will not allow what Wenger was saying, put in a non-Bowley policy in the contract so that he can't go in and out the dressing room. That goes for Barley as well. These fucking dumb and dummers, these clowns want to walk in and out the dressing room and be at Cobham and dictate to the gaffer what they do, what players they play, what formations they play. Remember the 4-4-3s? Remember them ones? 4-5-3, all their formations, the Muppets. They don't even know about relegation. They don't even know about offside rule. They don't know fuck all about football. And these guys are there to dictate these gaffers that they employ to instill their fucking kindergarten project. That's what it's all about. Now, I keep repeating this stuff. No one wants to listen to me. Well, it's further and further more evidence to prove that I'm right. I'm not wrong. I know exactly what they're doing. Anyone that they give the job to is that they can control them fully. The bottom line is Enrique and Nagelsmann cannot be controlled. They're not yes men. Nagelsmann, I thought he's not. Is he strong enough? He's definitely strong enough, clear as day. He said to him, fuck off. Literally, fuck off. And so is Enrique. So will a Marino. You think they're going to get a Marino in? You're dreaming, bro. All right? All these managers that are bringing out Pochettino. Let's bring up Pochettino. Let's get the notepad out, shall we? Yeah? Pochettino bottled it with Spurs against Leicester. Bottled it in the Champions League. After that Champions League, he was pleading to Levy to back him. Levy didn't back him because it was whatever Levy said. And then they fell out, went sour because he wasn't getting backed and he deserved the right to be backed. He then gets sacked. Then he goes where? He goes to Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah? Ligue 1. Bottles the league to Lille. And then when he does win in Ligue 1 the title, he's got the worst goal and assist ratio. He's got the worst XG and he's got the lowest points to win the Ligue 1 compared to anyone else. And when you compare it to TT scored the most goals, had the most attacking. In fact, he scored the highest amount of goals in Europe under that league in that Ligue 1 season when he won the league. All right, with PSG, he played very good football, attacking football. And then Pochettino's getting clowned. Everyone's coming out and clowning him, bro, having a bubble with him, mocking him, putting out pictures and edits of him being a clown because his football was dire. And the key thing, against low blocks, he's useless. So what are you fucking bringing me Pochettino? He's won no Champions League. He hasn't won any fucking Premier League. Premier League experience of what? Bottling it? Almost there? Give me a break, bruv. He had one of the best strikers that the Premier League's ever seen, and he still couldn't fucking win the league. So I'm not accepting Pochettino. And the fact that he's come from Spurs tells you that this ownership don't give a shit about Chelsea's heritage. You think that the supporters are going to give this fella time when he comes in. One little bad patch, he's fucking getting it, bro. There's no time. This guy, I want to come out. As soon as Pochettino joined Paris Saint-Germain, these are his words exactly. He said, they didn't come looking for me to build a project or ask him what we like, as in his team. We came here to adapt and win. with structure and players already here. Well, doesn't that sound familiar? You see, PSG are a club that spend a lot of money, they have a lot of ambition, they want to win now. There's no project. Pochettino ain't building no project. What project has Pochettino built? Name me a project that he's built and been successful with and won with. Fucking nowhere. So you're bringing a manager that you're PRing Bowling Barley about a project, PR and this and that. And then there's that. This gaffer doesn't even line up with that. Then you bring me Vincent Kompany, the most inexperienced gaffer. It's another Potter situation. It's fucking ridiculous that Potter's even got more experience. And he's not a bad manager. And you know he's a yes man. You want to land it? Let's land it, bruv. All right? He was a jellyfish merchant. He was told what lineups to be. Chelsea have made 115 changes this season. That is the most in history of football. These clowns are destroying our football club. There is no elite winning mentality. There is no actual target to go and win trophies and dominate football. They talk about we want Pep regens and they're looking at Kompany and fucking this guy from Celtic. Are you having a joke? Are you a joker? Yes, you are. Because the biggest regen, in fact, he's not even a regen. He's on par. He's Luis Enrique. You want to compete with Pep Guardiola and you want that style of football and that brand. You bring in Luis Enrique. What are you doing? And the supporters are accepting Pochettino. All the large accounts are propping this guy on the timeline now. He's closed. He's going to sort out contracts. Fucking no way. No way am I accepting this guy at our football club. Absolutely not. Especially that he's got Spurs. And let's have it right. He's got no fucking credit in the bank. Because the credit in the bank is from Spurs and it's meaningless. It's fucking nothing, bruv. All right? This is the problem we got our football club. These guys are here to sabotage us and they're doing a fantastic job at it. Why should we accept this mid-table mentality, this mediocrity? It's a joke, mate. It's a joke. And you want to talk about tactics, yeah? He doesn't show any versatility. He can't play against low blocks. He suffers against low blocks. He showed it in League On, in one of the weakest leagues in Europe. And he couldn't do low blocks with fucking what? Neymar, Mbappe and Messi? Are you having a bubble? You got Verratti, Marquinhos, and you can't deal with low blocks? What chance you got with Chelsea? And we're bringing in more youth players. What was announced today? Crying out loud. Honestly, my blood pressure's gone, mate. All right? Today, Fabrizio Romano, what does he announce? He announced this little kid here from Benfica. Chelsea are closing in a deal to sign talented winger Diego Moreira. Born in 2004 on a free transfer from Benfica. He will join in July. This guy's 18 years old. We're fucking buying kits. I told you lot. We're out there going into different markets, making bets on young talent. And it's not about bringing them to Cobham. It's about bringing them to fucking first team. And then you want to talk about youth talent. You want to talk about our signings this season. I'll bring you up. These are the signings. These are signings from the last two windows, predominantly. Andre Santos, what is he, 17, 18? Eddie Beach, fuck knows. Hutchinson, Zach Sturge, Carney, Casade, Paez, 15 years old. Diego Miero, what is this? Where are Chelsea? Where's our Ballacks? Where's our Robins, mate? Where's our Essians? Where's our Cavallios? Where's our fucking experience? Where is it? There's none of it. It's all kids. It's a youth model. They want to build a super youth team model. It's a fucking joke. We cannot accept this. We just cannot. It's simple as. I'm not accepting it. All right? And you talk about yes man model. That is what they're doing. What did I tell you guys? I said to you, the only way that this model changes from this yes man youth model is by bringing in an elite gaffer. Well, they can't fucking do it because they want to collaborate with a gaffer that's going to implement their ideology. They don't want to change their model. We are finished. Our club is finished. We are not going to be Chelsea anymore. We're not going to be that elite winning machine anymore. We are going to be a development club. Just like a Leipzig, just like a Borussia Dortmund, just like a fucking Brighton. That is what we're going to be. That's what we are. The league table tells you that. We're mid-table. We're looking to sell Mason Mount. Fucking experience at a young age. Kai Havertz. They're only trying to keep Kai Havertz if he lowers his wages. He ain't going to lower his wages. What for? Sterling they want to get rid of, and Real Madrid are interested. All our experience, Koulibaly, and they sign these fucking players. They're going to get rid of every youth player that we got to balance their books because they're in the red zone. Financial fair play knocking on the door. And they're both going on free transfers buying all these fucking 18-year-olds. Like we're going to have a whole team of 18-year-olds and they want to bring a Pochettino to develop these players. It's not about winning. And if Pochettino accepts these demands, we're finished. He's going to have Bowley in and out of the dressing room. It's going to be the same thing. Any one of these gaffers on that shocking list is disgusting. That list is atrocious. That we can even accept that as supporters is a fucking disgrace. Makes me sick to my stomach, bro. Yeah? Makes me sick to my stomach. Fucking hell, man. When are people going to wake up, man? When are people going to wake up? All right? Big up to Cursor. Yeah, big up to Cursor. He fucking sent me a link to that George Benson actually mentioning Yes Man. Why don't you all fucking mention it? It's clear as day he's a Yes Man. Every gaffer we're looking at's a Yes Man because it's a Yes Man model. No, listen, these owners don't want to change. They want to make us a money-making machine. They want to make profitability. They want to buy young players and build them up, get a gaffer to build them up and sell them on. We're going to be a feeder club to Real Madrid and Barcelona and Manchester City. Manchester City's model's not that. Manchester City have a few youth players and the rest is all experienced, 25 years old and above. What the fuck, man? There's no correlation to Manchester City's model. Big up to Armin, says, chew him up like that jerk last night, bruv. Land it. Yeah, big up to you, yeah. And that jerk chicken was delicious. Big up Stretters. Big up to the Kraken. Big up to the Havana. Lovely stuff that. Washed it down, soothed it down because Lego Head Merchant Arsenal in the fucking mud. You gave it all big in you lot about, oh, we're top of the league, we're going to win the league and this and that. And all you Arteta-outers, you put your little Arteta-out T-shirts in the drawer, did you? Or are they coming out now? Are they pulling them out? They're starting to get a little bit wishy-washy. We know that because now the real Arsenal, the Banter FC are back. The fucking jokers, bro. That's what they are. Well, we're Chelsea. We're the pride of London. We are the elite club in London. We are the only club with the Champions Leagues. Yeah, Super Cup, Club World Cups. We are the biggest club in London, pride of London. Let's have it right. And we see things that they'll never see. And that's a fact. There's no debate, all right? So when these guys want to give it all the big one, we laugh at them. We laugh at them. And I said to him, you better win that league, bruv. You better win that league or we're fucking coming for you lot. Rats. All right, big up to Bartik, says, you know it, geezer. We mud the brown envelope, sending love. Big up to you, my geezer. Big up to you. Let me just run through some more soup minerals and then I'm going to keep going. Dominic says, we are finished under these owners. We fucking are, mate. We absolutely are. Big up Chelsea always says, "Cert this song, please." And the fingers up the Minerals FC Ultras. Bowley, Ed Barley, you clowns, you're destroying us. And who's the geezer on the board? Who's Chelsea? And he's accepting this. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yeah. Joe Shields, yes, man. Lawrence Stewart, yes, man. Paul Winstanley, Brighton, fucking FC Merchant, yes, man. Yeah, and Christopher Bell, where are you, son? Where's your Nagelsmann, mate? Nagelsmann told you to do one. He's not interested. They're not interested in working with clowns and muppets. They ain't serious about football. They don't want to tarnish their reputation like Potter's had his reputation tarnished the poor geezer. Fucking guy worked hard, man, to get where he was, and these fucking clowns are coming and sabotage Potter. It ain't even his fault. I don't even blame the geezer. All I blame him for is not having the bollocks or minerals to play the team he should have played and actually have some sort of respect for himself, man, some integrity. And Lamps, where's Lamps? Doesn't even play Mason Mount because he only got a gender in him. Fucking hell. They want to sell him. Let's have it right. And now what? Every big club's after Mason Mount. Everyone's fucking surprised. Or are you surprised that the Bowley's going on Sky Sports to say we want to keep Mason Mount? Yeah, because he wants a bidding war. He wants to get as much money as possible to balance the books, the fucking tosspot. Let's play the game. You want to play the game? I'm in the fucking game. And I'm landing the minerals. And I'll keep going. And there's nothing these Muppets can do or say to shut me up because I'll keep landing it. These guys are toxic to our football club. They're destroying it. They've been here for not even 5 fucking minutes. And they're worse than the Glazers. They make the Glazers look like child's play. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Fucking can't believe this shit. People accept this nonsense. We should not accept this nonsense. Absolutely not. Paul Merson, suddenly I hear Pochettino at Chelsea. I like him, but this is Tottenham. The man's got to understand he's American. That's like a Yankees going to play for the Mets. It doesn't happen. It should happen. But these owners don't give a shit about us. They only care about making money. They only care about getting a gaffer that will do what they want. They want a yes man. They want someone they can control. Yeah? That's the only reason. And only the supporters can change it. Now, I'm telling you, if we don't protest and we don't make a stand before the fucking announcement of Pochettino, yeah, then we are finished, guys. I don't know what you're smoking, bruv. I don't know what gear. You must be on Tony's gear if you're accepting this nonsense. Yeah? Big up to Armin. He says Epstein's going to come back to life seeing our club, bruv. It's the resurrection of Epstein, bruv. In fact, Clear Lake Capital, the fucking consulting were Epstein's Island. They're all there. Well, that's a surprise, isn't it? Come and get your fucking Haribo and all that. Yeah, let's sign 19-year-olds. Let's sign 15-year-olds to Chelsea Football Club. Let's make money on them. Yeah. That's what it is. We'll cash cow these kids. Their talent. Their data's fantastic. It's all about Data FC. Data FC. All right? They're looking Pochettino's data and going, oh, yeah, we like this. We'll bring him in. Listen. Fuck your Data FC, yeah, your Moneyball tactics, yeah. Doesn't work. It won't work. It does. Listen, no other club, elite club, runs the way that these lot are trying to run our club. And that's enough for you to have a red flag. Roman didn't run it like this. And everyone goes, oh, it's a different era to Roman. Fucking hell, Roman's model was elite, man. He won. He's a winner. He's a born winner. That's what we want. We want born winners. And that stems from the top. And the clowns upstairs are a circus. They're doing clown shows, bruv. They're on elephants. They're fucking flying out of cannons, bruv. It's a joke, man. These are a joke, yeah? I bet old Bowley's probably building an underground fucking tunnel to get in the dressing room because old Tuchel said to him, fuck off at half time. You're not coming in. So he's probably built an underground tunnel, you know, like a rat would do. Disgusting. Big up to RJ and my member. He says, this Happy Meal ownership have royally destroyed this club in such a short space of time. It's a disgrace. I can't accept this utter nonsense and stupidity anymore. We must protest up the Minerals FC. The problem we have is people don't realise, all right? The majority of people don't realise what's happening at our football club. So therefore, we're fucked. We're down. If the supporters are not on board together, united, then we've got no chance. It's only when the shit hits the fan that they all wake up, but then it's too late. It's too late. And don't come to me crying. Don't write to me, oh, Johnny was right. I don't want to fucking hear that. I want to act now. I want to stop these Muppets. They're destroying us. The nonsense that they're using, these brown envelopes, yeah, throwing them out for these journos to pump out all this nonsense that Nagelsmann and Enrique, the ownership had doubts on them, like their fucking knowledge on football's elite. Like they got doubts on them, like they've done all these. They're insulted. They have to go for interviews. Oh my God, Enrique's fucking elite, bro. Marino, Nagelsmann, fuck it, bring him in. Any one of those three, I'll take them with a heartbeat. These guys they're putting on the list, Company, the geezer from Celtic, who's his name? Never heard of him. The guy from River Plate. What is this nonsense? It's all about control. It's all about we want to control this gaffer. And if they accept our terms, it's yes, sir, please, sir, 3 bags full, sir, spank you on the arse, sir. I'll do whatever you say, bowling egg barley, sir. Yeah, you want to sign all the players and we'll make it work. And you tell us what players you want us to play this week and that week, who we're going to play. Real Madrid, we're going to beat Real Madrid 3-0, is it, Bowley? You fucking arrogant tosser. Arrogant. Mugging us off like that. Disrespecting us, and you disrespected one of the fucking biggest clubs in world football, that we're going to go to their camp, their turf, and beat 3-0 in the current state that we're in, losing games after games. You fucking clown, bro. You're an absolute clown. Big up to Dominic, who says child trafficking FC, we're in the mud. We're fucked. We are fucked. Our club's finished. Honestly, I'm being real. We are finished. People even question, what's a yes man? What does that mean? Oh, maybe it means that the ownership, you know, they want someone that believes in the... What fucking elite gaffer believes in their way? It's not possible. It's not sustainable to win. And they're not buying elite players, they're buying fucking kids. When Chelsea old boy says a kerfuffle, this is beyond the fucking kerfuffle, bro. All right? It's a calamity. They're pussies, bro. I'm blocked by Simon Phillips. I can't see his tweet. Yeah? Fucking brown envelope. All of them. Fuck them all, bruv. Literally. Talk shit. They prop whatever Bowley wants them to prop. They're from the same fucking cut, from the same cloth, these mugs. Can't stand them, bruv. Fucking joke. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going, and I'm going to get the Minerals Generals on. Postecoglou is a surprise inclusion on the shortlist of candidates to become Chelsea's next head coach, though the club are leaning towards offering the job to Pochettino. This is an embarrassment, bro. Julian Nagelsmann decided Chelsea were not right for him. The 35-year-old ultimately had some doubts about the setup he would be joining. He made the decision to pull out on Thursday, even if it took 24 hours for that to become public. I mean, this is an embarrassment. Roman never had gaffers deny him, bruv. They were queuing up to come to Chelsea Football Club. These guys are running away from us. They're running away from the circus and the clown shows. Wake up, guys. Wake up. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you lot? I mean, what is happening? Honestly, this is surreal. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, so Phillips puts absolute pleasure to join Danny the Fink as his guest at Stamford Bridge today. One of us and an absolutely sound guy. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result, but all to play for in the second leg. Privileged to be in the director's box and meet some. There you fucking go, bruv. There you go. It's all linked. They're all mouthpieces for Bowling Egg Barley. And this guy's meant to be a Chelsea supporter, is he? Fucking disgrace what you're doing to our football club, Chelsea. My arse. You're there to make your money. You're on the payroll. Everyone's on the payroll of Bowley. And the Bowley and Egg Barley are buying everyone that's fucking Chelsea, bruv. So that we can't do anything. Wankers. Fucking disgraceful, man. Everyone's getting bought, guys. Everyone's getting bought by these lot. Everyone. Fucking hell. How can you not take Enrique? How? How can you not take Marino? How can you not take Nagelsmann? They're running away because these fucking clowns won't change their model. We have to put a stop. They're going to kill us. They're already killing us now. People going, oh yeah, we're gonna. They're investing. We're gonna go far. When? What? 5-6 years? How long you want to wait? These guys want to develop kids, man. We're a development club. That's what you got Cobham there for, you fucking American clowns, bro. That's why you got Cobham. You make money off Cobham, you develop these young talents at Cobham, and you loan them out. And then you buy established players to the first team so you can win trophies. That's how you make money, because you're successful and you build your brand even bigger, because we're massive. All right? These guys are socially experimenting on our football club. It's all trial and error. They're trying to instill this new age fucking model of kindergarten FC. And we are the ones. We've been sold out by the campaign against Chelsea. We're fucked. Grooming FC top bins, you're not wrong. We are fucked. We're finished. So now I'm going to get my guys on. We're going to land it because I need, honestly, any more, I'm going to lose it. Any more, I'm going to lose it, bruv. Any more, I'm going to lose it. Elite gaffers are running away from us. Can you understand that? Elite gaffers are running away from us. Everyone's bought. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Absolutely vile. Fucking hell, man. Guys, hit that like button, every single one of you. Smash to pieces that like button. All of you. Apologies, for my language. Oh, I've lost it, mate. I've lost it. I've literally lost it, bro. Let me just get the link out. All right, that's done now. All right, big ups, Julius, mate. Come on, geezer, land it, bruv. Land it. We know you got minerals.
Big up. How are you, man?
I'm not good, mate. I'm not good at all.
I could be a lot better. Disgusted. Simon Phillips, he's posting about Pochettino. He was just with Daniel, the one of us Chelsea fan in the board apparently, and of course he was told probably Pochettino has been appointed. That's why he posted a picture of him. It's done. He's gonna be the next manager. It's decided. It's finished.
We're finished. We're done. We're done.
Yeah,
we're done.
We
are done. We're actually over. We're fucked.
And by the way, all this exhaustive process is all a circus. It's all a Hollywood movie to make us think, oh, they put effort, they wanted it. He had Potter in the summer as his obsession, his first option, and he had
no, but I knew Pochettino at that time. Pochettino turned down the job when they hired Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
So why is he going to take it now? Why is he taking it now?
Money talks. Because we Potter by itself cost us about about 40 million, getting him in and out and paying his wages the time he was here. Now you do the same. You could get anybody at the end of the day when you throw this type of money. Anyone, let alone someone like Pochettino or Potter or something. But when you look at this Chelsea management list, you would think Wolves are hiring a manager, not Chelsea. It's a joke. This is not a list for a club like Chelsea. And how are people accepting this is beyond me. And like all of a sudden, you start seeing the sentiment about Pochettino to start to cool down because all the Twitter PR merchant are, what's wrong with having Pochettino as a Chelsea manager? He's great. What's wrong with it? We had Glenn Hoddle back in the days from Spurs. He was a Spurs legend, and he put the foundation. My friend, this is a different era, you fucking idiots. This is not 30 years ago. We are a completely different club today. And this is the state we are in. Unbelievable. Big up, Chelsea old boys.
Big up, my geezer, Chelsea old boys. Big up to you.
Big up, everybody. Big up. Yeah. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Julius. Big up to the chat. Yeah. Thanks for everybody coming in. Yeah. Big up to mental health, all people in need. Yeah. And fuck Bowley, fuck Barley, Weiss, and Clearlake. Yeah. Because you're proper wrong uns. Proper wrong uns.
Facts.
Yeah. Come on.
It's
fucking
embarrassing.
This is disgusting. It's disgraceful. I can't even. It's disgraceful, bruv.
Well, we're probably dejected. We're dejected of taking every bit of life of the love which we got for Chelsea, and like it's not even been a year, and they've literally destroyed us and made us a joke, absolute joke, and having these two elite coaches to put the middle finger at them, it's disgusting. And like tonight, I thought I'm going to come on. I thought let me get some good facts about Pochettino. Yeah, I've got the paper here. Can you hear me stumbling this up there, everybody? Can you hear that, Johnny?
What's that?
Can you hear this paper? I'm stumbling it up. Yeah, I'm going to rip this paper. I made some notes about Pochettino, about the way he plays this and that. But you landed it, bruv. You absolutely landed it. So I'm not even going to talk about Pochettino because he's a bottle job, especially when it comes to the big games. So it's just distraught.
He hasn't beat anyone. He hasn't beat anyone in the top 6.
I know.
Why are we getting this guy in, man? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And how are Chelsea supporters accepting a Spurs manager coming to us?
You know what?
Spurs and Arsenal take players and gaffers from us after we're done with them. We don't go to them asking for a gaffer or a player. What the fuck is this, man?
Of course. Yeah. We're the ones who usually send them to them.
Club, man. They're mocking our club.
Well, you hear, Johnny. You said they don't know about our history, yeah. But let's put this fact here, yeah, right. I remember Pochettino, right. They had the final of Champions League against Liverpool. This guy was so scared and he wanted to win. All right, Kane wasn't even fit. Yeah, he was only about 30% fit. He played him in a crucial game where he's shooting off. I'll tell you another fact. Jose Mourinho. We had a quarter-final match, and JT just came back from an injury. JT was getting a massage on a physio bench, yeah? This is about 2 hours before the match. And Jose went past him and he goes to him, so you're fit, JT? You're going to play tonight? He goes, yes, boss, I'm fully fit, everything. Yeah? So no problem, I want to start. And then after 5 minutes, Jose came back and he went to JT's ear and he goes, don't lie to me. I know you're not fit and you ain't starting. Boom. That's the difference between elite coaches, yeah, because they know, yeah. And even in a quarter-final match, yeah, you make the right decisions. And this is the biggest problem with Pochettino. He won't make the right decisions, and that will be the letdown.
And he's not a problem solver. He's
No.
and let's have it, let's have it right. Yeah, this guy literally hasn't succeeded. He came out and made a statement that getting top four is bigger than winning trophies, bro.
Well, it sounds like Arsene Wenger Mark II. No.
Yeah. We're finished. We're done. Honestly, how long have I been going on about this? How fucking long have I been saying about this model and about these?
You said it from the beginning, didn't you?
Right. And still, people seeing the nonsense that have been flown about on by all the journos and all that. All right, and they're seeing us. They're seeing gaffers reject us. Top gaffers, elite gaffers reject us, and no one's even blinking an eyelid. Or they're going, "Oh, what is this?"
Because they don't want to be yes men. That's why, isn't it?
Well, that ain't our problem.
Up, Hannah. People are not waking up.
Yeah, but you didn't even mention our own fans, Johnny. All right, they're deluded because they've seen how much money they put in, and they think, oh, they're doing a brilliant job. They're bringing players in. Yeah, they're deluded. All right, and for these two elite managers to reject us, what are they doing? Yeah. What are our fan base doing? Nothing. They're still, click merchants, getting their brown envelopes and going on with the project. Like, well done, Bowley. We know you're doing brilliant. Yeah. What? Really? Yeah. It's just a shambles, absolute shambles. We've got fans like this. Look at the real picture. And look at the long term.
Yeah, and look at now the Rory Jennings and the George Bensons. They're all starting to come out. It's too late, you muppets. It's too late. It's too fucking late.
But they haven't actually put them down. They still haven't actually put.
They still haven't. Yeah, you're right. They still haven't gone
really.
In follow.
They just they're just saying, oh, we should have got that manager. Why did he not come and this and that? Let's get the project a bit more better. That's it. Because they're still protecting themselves. And this is the problem we've got at Chelsea. Yeah. We've got a massive problem, and actually we got a bigger scale. We got higher supporters in higher places, like the chairman supporting support for the fans. Yeah, they're actually bought jobs as well because they probably want a committee. Yeah, they're all bought. Yeah, and they're scared because they probably want a seat with those 6 chairs which they're giving out at the club now. About the fans are going to go in there so they can talk and this and that and the other. So if we tell them protest, no, I can't go. It's going to tarnish our name and this and that. That is the problem we got. So they're all bought left, right, centre.
As well, Geese, is that you've got proper Chelsea that they're not even fucking doing anything. They might have a little moan, but they don't do anything. They're not. They don't realise, man. Honestly, I don't get it. Can you not see how this? Everyone can see how this season's gone. It's a disaster from top to bottom. Every bit of stability that we had has been gutted out. Everything that had a link to our DNA previously has been gutted out. We haven't got that no more. We're literally, they've killed our elite club.
Well, they've killed them, even the fans' mentality as well, and we're not even fighting.
Chelsea old boys. It's what the Twitter and the social media merchant, the narrative they start brainwashing the fans because most of them they have big followings. Let's say one of them comes out and say, "Yeah, Pochettino is a great manager, and this is why he would be a good fit." People are brainwashed. Done.
Yeah.
Thousands of people will change their minds and click and just literally reading few lines. Nobody has his own personality to make his own opinion. They all follow people. That's it.
The people followers, and that's why I stay off all these social apps. I don't even have Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever it is, Instagram. I don't need none of that, you know, because I can think for myself and I can see it clearly. You know what I mean? But one voice, yeah, compared to everybody else who's been bought. I mean, what we're going to do? As I said before, right? I can get a hardcore of 200 people. You know what I mean, for protests. Yeah, we'll make a storm and our voices will be heard. But you need like 5,000-10,000. You know, really put it onto them. But everyone's backing down. I mean, I actually saw this the other day as well. I saw facts. Actually, it broke my heart because I can't mention the name, but two of them, they're major fans. And if they're listening, they know who they are. Yeah, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. You know what I mean? I'm not happy with that. Not happy. But the thing is, we're not. A lot of people are not rising up. There'll be murders. There'll be absolute murders. You know, it's sad.
Everyone's going to be fighting in the grounds. I'm telling you now, it's going to be toxic as fuck. Pochettino's the worst gaffer that you could possibly bring to Chelsea. Literally the worst.
No, Johnny. No, he's the best for these owners because he knows how to bring out the best out of these young players. That's why they're going for him. Yeah.
But does he?
And that's
do
facts.
what?
Well, yeah.
Do what,
Well,
man?
he done that at Southampton. Yeah. Literally,
With
he had all young players. No pressure, no nothing.
We give the pressure because we're supporters. We demand winning. So how's he going to deal with that?
But next year, you will see all these idiots out there saying, yes, Pochettino, he's the man. They're going to be crying. And they're going to be saying, oh, the club is done. We are in the mud. We need to make a change.
Another 300, 400 million spent and we're fucking not better for it.
Yeah.
We're going to be the billion club.
Listen, this £1 billion or whatever that amount is that they promised to spend on the first team is going to be all in the mud. It's all going to be thrown into the bin. Waste of money. And we're not going to win fuck all anytime soon.
I know. Big up, Hannah. Big up,
Hannah.
Sorry, Johnny.
Big up.
Big up, Cursor as well. Big up, Hannah. Land it. I want to hear it.
I should rephrase that. Queen Hannah. Yeah.
Yeah.
and the Lollipop FC Cursor. Yes, go on.
No, we just need to do something about this, don't we? If we can get the numbers, we just need to go in and we just need to tell the owners that we're not going to put up with this because this is just going to get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, facts. And it is. So how many people can you get, Hannah, with me? Can you get another 6 people at least? We can make that 206.
Yeah, I could try because, yeah. Well, I've been putting it all over Twitter today about protesting.
You're going to need lollipops.
And sweets.
Curse, I'm not standing next to you then, bruv. Yeah. No, it's yeah. So protests, I mean, it's such a hard thing to organise.
Listen. Let's have it right, yeah. The protest should have happened between Southampton and just after that, right? When he got sacked. The protest should have happened. They brought in Frank Lampard because they knew it was building in because that was their tactic. Now, guys, I'm telling you now, it's done. It's too late. All right? So there's no need to talk about protests. The deal is done. The deal is done. So there is no change. Yes man number 3 is incoming. Facts.
But they haven't got the manager yet, have they? So it's not too late, is it?
No, it's done. It's done. I'm telling
you.
What
with Poch? With Poch you're talking about?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
But do you know what's crazy though? Sorry, Julius. 1 second. You know what's crazy is that there was all this whole Nagelsmann thing, and all of a sudden he just doesn't fit the criteria. I don't get it. Like, what happened?
Because he ain't a yes man, Kershaw. He ain't a yes man.
But everybody else was saying he was.
No, he's never been a yes man. I've said this before. Yeah, he won't accept that. Yeah, and especially he wanted DMs. Yeah, they're looking at a Lavia. He wants a quality general in there. Yeah, he'll probably want like a Rice, you know, or something on that sort of level. But if they're talking about a Lavia, yeah, it's like, well, look, how am I going to do my job? Yeah. And you got to stay like Arsene Wenger. We saw this week, yeah. Wenger, what did he say? These managers now have to put in their contracts. The owners are not allowed to come into the dressing room. Yeah, and he probably even told them that as well. Yeah? So what is Poch doing? What is he actually agreeing with that now? You know,
right, so listen to me. Listen very carefully, right? If big up to Wes says love this channel to bits. We saw it coming first, and that's you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And Armin says here, Hollywood film Epstein the revival featuring Paul.
I like that.
But listen. All right. If everyone is serious right now, right, then the protests need to happen literally within a day or two. Otherwise, it's done. It's absolutely done. That's how much time we've got. That's it.
I'm up for a Monday link up. Why not?
That's it. That's all I can say.
We can put something in place. It's our game on Tuesday or Wednesday. I forgot now.
Tuesday.
I thought it was
Tuesday.
No, Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Right. Yeah. That's something we can talk about off channel.
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
Yeah. Julius, how much will your ticket cost you to come over, bro?
Well, I can't come over, unfortunately.
I know. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
I have work. Yeah, it's hard, but I would have loved to be there. I wish I can help. I can't, but it is what it is, man. It's just important that to show that there's gonna be a lot of the Chelsea fan base not happy with this. That there is. It's not about what you see on social media. How the sentiment all of a sudden.
And you know something, like doing this protest, right? Even if there was only 500 of us, yeah, I would love to see the reaction from my own fans. Yeah, forget about our owners and the actual club and everything, but see the reaction from my own fans. See if they actually think, oh, you know something, maybe we should get involved. You know, so even if we've done a smaller one, maybe we can start something. You know, maybe they'll think, come on, let's just do it. You know?
I agree.
And the ones who won't be there, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them. We're going to know who ain't going to be there as well. Then we know who's who and what's what.
Yeah. Identifies the real ones from the fucking.
Separate the real from the fake.
Yeah.
I have a question for all of you guys here, because now that Pochettino is most likely going to be our next manager.
Don't say that.
Sickening, man. Honestly, sickening.
It is.
But yeah, go ahead. How they say he turned an average Spurs team to an amazing team. That's something we are looking up to apparently these days. We are looking up to that Spurs team they had that won at nothing. That Spurs team that was in a 2-horse race with Leicester City that got newly promoted and ended up finishing third. How can you be in a 2-horse race title race and you finish third and then you have a 28% win rate against the Big Six? 28.
And look at the players he bought.
Yes.
And Ndombele, Sanchez. Who's the other guy? Chadri? Fucking whatever.
Well, at least they were all over 8.
Amela.
He has one win against Chelsea. One win against Chelsea, did he? I can't remember which one. I think he won once.
Yeah, he did. He did. At Stamford Bridge, Dele Alli, 2 goals.
So, and how many years he was at Spurs? 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
He won once against Chelsea. He has 28% win ratio against the Big Six, but apparently he turned a Spurs team into a great team. You know, he's bottled two horse race and finished third against Arsenal. These other scumbags who are the new big butlers in London right now. And then all of a sudden, he's the perfect fit.
Yeah. Look, listen, sorry, Julia. I'm not going to say he's the perfect fit and everything, but look, I'll give him for one stop, yeah? Remember Tottenham, in the past 20-odd years, say, they only got into the Champions League, like, twice, and that was with, like, Harry Redknapp, yeah? But when he did come, I'm not backing him, I'm not saying that I want him, yeah? But what he did do for Tottenham, he took out all the deadwood. He brought a lot of good young players. He brought through Kane as well because of, I think, Tim Sherwood. He's the first one, yeah. He developed the squad, but he's got guts. He trimmed down his squad. He got rid of other players who weren't fitting into his system, and he brought in better players. But in the 5 years he was there, I think 5 times he was in the Champions League, or 4 times. So he done something, and that's for a Spurs team. Yeah,
Yes.
Remember Spurs, they're the rest of the best, as we say. Yeah. So he done something, some sort of movement, but he didn't have enough backing, obviously, from their chairman. You know, so that's my only little positive.
No, I agree with you. But I'll say one thing from a principle perspective. This is the worst appointment because he has Spurs connection. And it's not gonna turn. It's gonna get really ugly between the Chelsea community if it goes south. The people will not give him patience. We're not give him time. Will not be patient with him. And even those advocating for him today will not be patient with him. They will be the first flip flops that are gonna turn against him when things are not good. So from a principle perspective, bro. This is really a bad appointment, and it's showing me that these
100%.
fucking owners are not serious.
Yeah.
Even
Do you
if
know what makes it even
I'm
more
gonna
funny?
support him once he's official.
sorry.
Listen, I'm gonna support him.
Yeah.
He's the manager. It is what it is. I will support him, and I will want him to succeed.
Because it's never the manager's fault. That's why it's the owners. They pick the formations. They pick the team. It doesn't matter who. We could bring in Pep. It doesn't make a difference, to be honest with you. Until these guys fuck off back to Dodger Stadium. That's it.
Can I just say one more point, though? All right, but. The most funny thing here, I've heard a lot this week by a lot of people been telling me who's been on social everything. Our delusional fans, our own Chelsea fan, think that if we get him, that Harry Kane's going to come to us as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you idiots. Yeah, you're mugs, bruv. You just don't know nothing. You know what I mean? You know, they're like, yeah, we're going to get Harry Kane. He's going to solve our scoring problems. I'm like, come on, man. It's just...
Guys, when you look at Chelsea old boys, Hannah and Cursor and Johnny, all of you, when you look at Ange, I don't even know his last name.
Postolocal.
Whatever.
The Australian.
Is he a gaffer of a local pub team or something? What is he?
Listen, the thing is,
apparently some pet regen.
I'm just gonna say, when you look at him, when you look at Pochettino and company, you'd think this is a Wolves management list, not Chelsea. Like this is the level. This is why, from a principle perspective, I have huge red flags on the owners.
Yeah.
What is their vision? Because people saying, "Oh, he's what they're looking for," but what that they're looking for?
They want someone who is perceived as experienced and good, but will do exactly what they're told.
Steve Cooper.
So that they can implement these youth players, young players. We haven't been linked with anyone above 23 years old. Not one player. You look at our transfer targets. None of them are over 23 years old.
Yeah. Can I say one more?
Where are you going with that?
Pochettino's team as well. When he rebuilt it, all his players were under 24 and under 25. I think it was. So that says everything, and that is a fact.
We're finished.
Yeah. In fact, I think Moussa Dembele was the oldest player there. Yeah. I think it was like 27.
And don't forget, they're going to get rid of Kai and Mace. Yeah.
Well, what does that say about? Yeah. What does that say about our experienced players which we've got then? I mean,
and I know,
gone.
I know. Yeah, it's facts, bruv. Nagelsmann and Enrique have both wanted Mount, and the ownership want to sell Mount.
course.
So they don't get the job.
But look, Johnny, all we have to see is our Lampard, the sellout, what he's done to our Mount. Yeah.
Yeah. Lampard has sold out. Yeah.
Sold us out.
I'll boycott. I won't go to games. Literally.
Do you know, to be
I
fair,
won't fucking do it. I won't do it.
I think that's what most people need to do. Just
I
boycott
won't,
the game.
listen, the way that this is going, this is bad. This is bad.
Well, I'm actually
it's getting to that point for me. Put it that way. It's getting to that point.
You're just going to go there to see a defeat? What's the point?
It's not even that. We're dejected. We're mentally we're exhausted. I mean, forget about the players, the fans. We go there. We're like, come on, Chelsea, come on, and then just leave and just like, come on, man, just had enough of this, you know. And when you see everybody else like that, all your other fans, they're not taking the stand. They're still going out, they're bitching, but they're not hitting the right fundamental points, which is what the owners, because they pressed the self-destruction button onto our club, you know, where it was high and mighty right up the top. You know, they killed us, and our fans are oblivious to it. Oblivious.
Such a shame.
Yeah,
it's a shame because when they finally realise, like I said,
too late.
You'll be crying. Yeah, you'll be crying. You'll all be crying, and you'll all look back and go, "How did we not see it?"
Yeah.
And then they'll
Johnny,
come back at me when they're going to me, "I'm a fucking toxic this and that, and I'm this and that," and then go,
Johnny,
"Well,
sorry. I actually believe they're crying now, but they still don't want to change.
Pride.
Yeah. No, it's not even the pride, because they're probably in a position because their fan base, their platforms, they're probably making money, yeah, but they don't want to change that, yeah. So they rather fuck up our club, which is what's happening, and they don't want to do anything about it. But they are actually crying, yeah. That's what I believe, you know.
Plastics.
It's mad. When I support my team, I support them like my family, yeah.
Facts.
Loyal, trust. And I'll never sell out my club, not for any money, no pound note, no nothing. Done. You know, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Someone tweeted. Funny enough, his account's called Jeffrey Epstein didn't hang himself, and he says. He says,
I think he choked on a lollipop.
Yeah. Lollipops. He says, Minerals FC, you need to look up the term asset stripping. That is what these owners are doing to Chelsea. It's when you buy a business with the goal of selling all its assets to make profit. This is a perfect description of what Bowling Egg Barley are doing to our club. Facts.
But even if they did sell out all our assets, will they still get the money? Like, will they make money out of it? I mean, is there enough?
Well, the money will go on the books. Yeah, the money will go on the books. So when they sell our club, they cash in. That's what they're doing. They're just building their profitability for when they sell in 9 years.
Yeah.
We're fucked. They can't even sell the club.
Yeah.
I know they can. Yeah.
It's like they've been sent in. Did Roman even put the Glazer clause now, I think? Because I think to myself, that means that they're cemented with us for 10 years. Therefore, if they're there to bloodsuck our club and destroy it.
Yeah, the 10 years is for them not to float us on the stock exchange, isn't it? That's what it is, Johnny.
It goes two ways, though. It goes both ways. I see it that they're there to sabotage us, have a good go at us for 10 years and see what they can get out of it.
Yeah.
And they've spent, like I said, and I keep stressing, they've spent 600 million of their budget already. They're too far into their model that's already failed, and they haven't even got through a year. So if they haven't got through a year and it's failed, God knows what's going to happen in the next fucking 9 years.
Yeah.
We can't even stay afloat. We can't even, like, every appointment, Pochettino will be the fifth gaffer.
Yeah. Well, forget that. We can't even get 40 points.
Yeah, we're still on the road to it. Yeah.
You know?
We need
How is everyone accepting this? Honestly, how? I don't think, do you know what? I actually don't think the supporters believe that they've got power. Do you know that? I actually think they think, oh, what's the point? Even if we did do something, they're not going to change.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got the power on what they actually realise.
Yeah, they don't realise the power because
No.
Super League tells you that. The Super League tells
Yeah.
you that.
Yeah.
That was
So,
immense.
Yeah, massive. There's another big factor. Do you know why they want to get 6 of our highest Chelsea fans to go on their board? Yeah, they want to get the Chelsea pitch owners on there. Yeah, so they can sweep them down. Okay, so they can try and sell our club and everything, and sell like the land and everything. This is what their agendas are. Yeah, so and that's another problem. You know, they're trying every angle. Yeah. And we must rise on that. And thank God we have to rise on that. And thank God we do have that. Yeah. But there is a few in there. They might be like pushing this as well. And we got to stop that. Even that, you know, that's another worry for us, Johnny. Yeah. Because I know 2-3 people they're eyeing up for that. You know, to get in there. You would have been the perfect person to be there. Yeah. You.
What on their board? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. They want people who are influential. Yeah.
I might do a Mrs. Doubtfire on you or something, bro. You know what I mean?
Whatever happened to that FAB thing? It's like it's FAB. It's like an acronym for something. FAB. That's gone quiet.
That's what Chelsea Old Boys are talking about.
Yeah,
the Fans Association Board.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's where a lot of our influential fans, are actually going on there. You know, that's why they don't want to do a lot of these protests, Cursor. That's what we're explaining. You know, and it's a serious thing. You know,
this is real politics now. This is serious politics now.
Because they're major roots. These fans, they got the root of all the fans, the majority of them, and they got a big voice, massive voice. And I'm talking about from the 80s. Yeah, massive.
What other club is doing that though, other than us?
No one. I haven't heard of it.
Oh, that's
maybe
a big problem,
United. Yeah, maybe.
That's a big problem. That's a big problem.
Massive. Yeah. I mean, what about if they went there and said, "Look, we'll give you 100K and that." You know, people sell out. You know, people sell out their own families sometimes.
Yeah.
You know,
it's going that way. And that's why Minerals FC is a danger because we're not. We don't. I will never sell out. Yeah, I won't sell out to no one.
Yeah, it's because you call out the bullshit. That's why. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Johnny, I've got to applaud you, right? You know that video you put when Bowley was walking past the pitch, and then the reporter goes, "Oh, Bowley, what are you going to say to him in the dressing room?" Yeah, and then Loftus-Cheek came out, and that you see that cheeky hug, what you were saying, and that was brilliant. The way you pick up on all that, bro. Well done.
Yeah.
I mean, because that just says everything. Absolutely.
You saw the way he looked. You saw the way he looked.
Yeah.
It was all staged. All staged.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Even Lampard looked like he couldn't wait for the guy to get off the fucking pitch.
Yeah.
It's all PR. They're obsessed with PR. Everything they do is PR. Everything. Now watch. I'm already getting attacked on Twitter because I'm raising my voice against Pochettino. This is the irony. Now watch, if you're an anti-Pochettino, you are not a proper Chelsea fan. This is going to be the narrative pushed by them.
Yeah. Oh, if you don't support the new gaffer, you're a plastic.
Yeah.
Well, like
you know
we did Potter, and then you lot, all you Potter-inners, where are you? You're all in the mud. You're a state. You all look like clowns. Where are you coming out backing Potter? Oh, what a disgrace, sack him. Oh no, we can't back him anymore. Can't back it anymore. Oh, Potter, you're not the problem. It's the players. It's not the players. It's not even the gaffer. It's the ownership and the way that they control everything. Them Tuchel having to tell them. That's why he got sacked. Telling them you can't come in at half time. Why are you going there half time anyway? Everyone in football is coming on Talk Sport, Sky Sport. All the pundits, all the experienced players in the game are going. It's ridiculous. An owner going in and out of the dressing room. It's ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
Why is it accepted? Why the fuck has anyone accepted it? Like, this is not, we're being run like a clown show. This is not baseball. It's not American football where owners go in and out of the dressing room, you fucking clowns. Wake the fuck up.
And it took one legend to say this as well, Thiago Silva. At least he's the only one who's got the minerals to say it.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
one. What, is he the only voice in the dressing room as well?
Seems
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
And the
They're
thing is,
all-
You know what?
someone
Can't
said that
even
he
get
said
near
too
the
much.
can't even get near the press, bruv, man. He's not allowed to go anywhere, bruv.
Yeah,
The geezer after a game, he was doing while they're doing all the interviews, he was doing sprints at Stamford Bridge on the pitch. He's doing
on
sprints up
detention.
and down. All right. Thiago Silva's come out, big up to Thiago Silva. He cares about our club, and his missus knows it's an absolute shit show behind the scenes. All right, and the dressing room has to be knocked down. All this nonsense. Listen, Todd Bowley, Barley. If you want to be gaffers, yeah, go and do your fucking rounds. Go and earn your stripes. Go and get your badges, yeah, and then you can go and manage, you fucking idiots. Because you're useless. You're clowns. You're destroying our football club, and I see right through you. And you ain't kidding me, you muppets. No one is kidding me, mate. I know exactly what you're up to. And I'll never be sold out to you fucking clowns. You disgrace. Epstein Island merchants. Get the hell out of my football club. Disgrace. I
You
need a
tell him,
break, bruv.
Johnny.
Listen, I need a
And
break.
we're behind you, bruv. And we're behind you. You know? We're with you, actually, Johnny. You go take a break, yeah? You know? Yeah, so that's just madness. Absolutely madness.
The thing is, the difference between us and a lot of these idiots out there is we will support the managers when they're here, but we see things early. We see red flags early, and we call it out. And when we call it out, we are perceived as negative, toxic, idiots, etc., etc.
Facts, Julius.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Now I have Pochettino in. I'm gonna support him because I'm a Chelsea fan. I want my club to be succeeding, but I don't have faith. But I will support him. And watch, when things go wrong, and we run out of steam. That's if we have any steam in this stupid club. We're gonna call it out, and then people are gonna be like, just the same way it happened with Potter earlier. Because I've said Potter is not good enough since December, even November. And then
too little, too late.
Yeah, it was too late. It was too late. And now it's gonna be the same thing. But
they're all just gonna be yes men, aren't they? Like, we need an elite gaffer, really.
Now
This is Chelsea. This is Chelsea.
Hannah, now the problem when you say yes man, also this is the new thing on social media. People say, what is a yes man? What is a yes man? They don't know. They think they don't know. They know exactly what is a yes man.
Yeah.
But they don't want to admit it. And they want to turn this people who are saying it look like they don't know what they're talking about. They think they're smart.
Yeah.
Look at the civil war already in the fan base. We haven't even appointed them officially, and look at the civil war.
Yeah.
This is gonna be ugly. End of. It's gonna be ugly.
It's turning that way now, Julius. It really is. You know, a lot of these fans, but I think some of these platforms now they're a little bit worried to say too much as well because they do go to the game, so they got to pipe it down.
Yeah.
So if they don't, you know, they might get, you know. Don't want to say anything on here and that, but it's a bit.
I know what
it's
you
getting
mean.
volatile. Yeah, it's getting volatile. You know,
Yeah.
and I think H talks. He was at the game. I forgot what game, but two of our fans were actually fighting. One wanted Potter in, the other one wanted him out, and they actually had like a quick little fisticuffs. You know, so it just shows you already what's happening. You know, and we're not doing anything about it, and it's a shame. It's a big shame that our fans have actually sold out for the pound note and not for the love of our club and what we represent.
But then you got fans and then you got YouTubers. Which ones are you referring to?
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I know, but I mean, some of them go to the matches and they do blogs and whatever.
That don't mean anything.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
No,
That's what we paid for.
I know, but they
PR.
they scram. Yeah, it is. It's a PR for their own thing, you know.
Yeah.
And because they see models of like this AFTV, and they thought, oh, we can do that, and we can create that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, after a couple of years, they're driving in a Rolls Royce fucking Ghost. You know what I mean? Giving it a big one. So. And that's sad. You don't do that. You absolutely don't do that. I mean, as I said before, in 1983, I stole 10 quid out of my dad's pocket and go and save the bridge. You know what I mean? We were fighting developers not to take over our land there to build. You know what I mean? That's proper fighting.
Proper Chelsea.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you fight for your club. This is what we represent and everything. and these melts are just they've destroyed it. And this is where we need the fan base to get strong together, fight together.
Yeah.
You know, and then if we do that, I'll tell you what, nobody can stop us.
Trust me.
Literally,
Like I said,
no one can stop us.
listen.
Even John.
Monday link
Sorry.
up. I'm all
Go on,
for it.
Cursor.
Sorry. No, go on, Hannah. Go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, even John Terry didn't even want to stick around, did he? He's buggered off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? I mean, look how I
they're
go.
all fucking.
Look at Didier.
They're all
Look how I go. Drogba.
They're all a byproduct of the McDonald's Happy Meal fucking PR train. Every single one of them, they get sucked into it 24/7. All right. Why are people so fickle? Why haven't they got their own brain, bruv? They believe anything. Ornstein comes out, they believe it. Yeah. Well, you believe that Enrique. They had doubts on Enrique after they said he's out of the race, or Nagelsmann came out openly and made a statement because he didn't want false interpretations put on him, and he said, "I walked away." He walked away.
Vival will walk away soon. Watch, mark my word, he will.
They won't, Julius, because they're getting paid. They're getting money. They're all getting paid. They're all bought. Everyone at the club's bought. They're buying our fans.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
The problem, our fans are still trusting. They somehow still think these owners know what they're doing. Man, if you have someone like Ange on this fucking list, how do you trust this shit? Even if Posh is a good manager. Let's say Posh is a good manager. The fact you have Company and Ange on a list to coach Chelsea above Enrique, above Hansi Flick, above Jose Mourinho. How do you trust this shit? How?
Yeah.
Isn't that enough a red flag that these owners are not serious?
Yeah.
I mean, this list alone should bring people on a protest. Just that list by itself.
Yeah.
The
Can I just say something, Johnny? So sorry, but Neil, you're so correct, brother. Now I remember it was SB Properties and Marla, bruv. You know, Neil's part of the 80s and that, and he remembers when they wanted to take over our Stamford Bridge, and they wanted to build. Us fans, we fought tooth and nail. So what are we doing, man? We can do this as well, all right? We can put them right, yeah? We need fans like Neil and everybody else. We need to give that word, and that's why we're thankful we're having you, Johnny, you know, with that your words and you voicing, you know, that your concern from the very beginning. This is what we've got to do as fans. We've got to get together. We've got to unite. If we don't unite, they're going to buy out everybody, and then we're going to be separatists. You know, there's going to be segregation in the fan base, and it's happened anyway. You know what I mean? We need to get together. It's simple.
Yeah, but they bought the ones that would arrange protests. Is what I'm saying.
Dude, I know.
Right?
We know two of them, bruv.
And you know
we're
what?
We're down there already. And then on top of that, you got support. I put a tweet out going. I'll show you the tweet I put up. Let me get it up very quickly. And I put it up last night. I put it up, I think. Yeah, it was last night. This is what I put up. Let me get it up 1 sec. Here it is. All right. And look at so I put the only way to stop these clowns is to protest. We want our Chelsea back. The comments in this are shocking.
In a negative
Go
way.
support someone else. You and who gonna protest?
Bro, I've seen some of the comments. I've seen some of the replies that you get when you post something and I've seen the replies. I'm like, there's so many dickheads on your channel that are just watching your stuff, brother, on your Twitter and that are just chatting shit, bro. And then they bring age into it, like say there's an age limit on being a supporter. What the fuck?
Yeah. And do you know what the funny thing about it? Your headliner has got our GOAT, Didier Drogba, on top.
Yeah, exactly.
Who even said it?
He's saying, I no longer recognise my club, and they're coming at me.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
What more evidence do they want?
Of course. Yeah. And on top of that, we've even got Thiago Silva, who's in the dressing room and sees everything. It's just fickle, man.
Those are the same people abusing Mason Mount, abusing the players. Those are the exact same people. They even abused Potter and sent him death threats. Yeah. This is the type of people that they are.
Geezer, I put tweets and everyone just puts Mason Mount in there. And there's nothing on Mason Mount that I tweet about.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's like I've got people that have just got a agenda on me now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let alone we've got an agenda on our fucking club.
They're gonna start saying that you're a bro.
Can we shut? We might as well shut all the Mount haters now, all right? Because Mount's still got the best fucking SG probably.
Facts.
Yeah, and he ain't even played.
Oh, no, he's got the best GA, XG for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Where's
Man.
João Felix?
What did I say? I said it from. I don't want him. I don't want him at the club.
Bruv, do you
Not
know
worth
what?
it.
The only minerals he had, bruv, was wearing that Stoney jacket. And that was it.
Was that a real picture?
Yeah, that was him. Yeah. That was him.
Wow. He's been watching the channel.
He probably bought that from Wembley Market, that Stoney.
Fair enough.
Someone put a comment saying Johnny would only sell out to Stoney.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Big up to Dominic. Says Minerals FC is a United family up the Chelsea. Daniel says, I believe there is a loophole in the Glazers clause. I hope there is. I really do. I hope there is one. That would be fantastic if there is.
Definitely.
But I don't know. We need to dig in.
Why was Todd Bowley at Stamford Bridge today? We ain't had no game.
To jinx it.
Women's game.
Yeah, the
Oh,
women
okay.
play.
Yeah.
He
Lost
jinxed
one there.
them. This guy, the game hates this guy.
Yeah. He
He
probably
should've
went in the
watched
dressing room.
Yeah,
he did.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I mean, that's if he lacks women, but yeah.
Go on, Cursor.
No, seriously.
Well, you did mention lollipops, didn't you?
Exactly.
There's supporters there accepting Pochettino. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Yeah. They are. You know why? Another thing I heard as well is because Pochettino never muddied us as well. So no, he's never muddied us. You know, he's a poor little Spursy boy. He's done pretty well. I think he will probably do quite well for us. You know, for the youngsters and that. That's how they see it.
We
Because
are
they're
gonna
seeing-
be Chelsea
they're
Old
looking-
Boys. We're gonna become Spursy. We will be. It's already become
Worse. It's going to become worse.
Yeah.
Look at the fan base,
Yeah.
or look at the state of these losers in our fan base.
Yeah.
Top
Yeah.
four.
Look at-
get ready.
Go
Top
through
four will
all the
be
platforms. Go through all the platforms. The Chelsea platforms. Go through all the large Twitter accounts and look at their narratives. Look at what they write. Look at their opinions. Look at their panels. That's all you need to know.
It's Spursy.
Look at
Top
Arsenal
four.
yesterday, bottled it, and you saw them all coming out.
The only one
Like they
coming
normally
out from Arsenal is Lee Gunner because he's a proper fan. That's the all of them. Yeah, we tried. It's okay, you know. And this is what's gonna become at Chelsea. It's gonna happen. It's already happening. Top four will be celebrated.
Yeah.
And then I hear people telling me, don't expect to win the league next season. You'll be surprised. Even if I'm shit, even if we are shit, I expect to win the league because this is Chelsea Football Club. Even if we don't have the squad to win the league, we expect to win the league because we win the leagues and Champions Leagues against all odds.
Yeah. And let's know this one, yeah? Do you remember we finished 10th when they didn't play for Jose because of the 3-4 players, yeah? What happened that year? We were out of all Europe. What did we do with that same squad? We won the league. Yeah?
But I can't see that mentality.
No. But Johnny, the point here is because we had the GOAT Roman with the winning mentality in that DNA. With these ones, I wouldn't put it past. We finished 17th, 18th and fighting for relegation next year. Yeah? Especially if they get rid of all our experienced players and our Cobham generals.
You know, they say, they can't afford to make a mistake. What happens when Pochettino starts losing back-to-back games? What happens then?
It's too late. It's done. They're not going to sack him. They're not.
Well,
they'll keep him.
They'll have
They'll
to
just
because
keep him, won't they?
Yeah, but the sports won't accept it. Just like Potter.
Oh, then the PR version will be sent again. Trust the process. Just
but the results won't change. And they're selling. Listen, the meltdown the true support's going to have when Mason Mount gets sold, it's going to be fucking bad.
Yes,
that's a bad move.
And by the way, Johnny, they will tell people look, when we sacked Potter, things got worse. We should have kept him. So let's not make the same mistake and then sack Pochettino. Let's give Pochettino time. Let's develop the player. Look how he turned Southampton into a good team. Look how he turned Spurs into a good team. We're going to be setting Southampton and Spurs as example. We will be celebrating top 4 as an achievement. And that's the state of Chelsea Football Club. And you have all these fucking idiots online pushing that PR.
Of course. And big up to Richard Evans there. Facts, brother. You said that Johnny keeps exposing them, and the only reason to go against you, Johnny, is because they fear you, brother, because you are the voice and you expose them every day, all the day, all the time, every day of the week, bruv.
Big facts.
Facts, brother. Big up Richard Evans.
Big up, Richard.
That's why they're scared of you, bruv. Yeah, because you're the voice. You ain't no mug, bruv, and you love our Chelsea. You know?
That's why your channel keeps freezing, bro.
Yeah, bro. They're on you. GCHQ.
Yeah, they're trying to get on them.
They'll probably bar me, bruv.
They ain't barring you, bruv. They need you. Yeah? Because they play off you as well. It's like, you know, they know what they're doing. It's like having Alex Jones and the CIA work off Pentagon, you know what I mean? Yeah? Trust me. And the thing is, right, our stupid, deluded fans, right, they're not even listening. They're not even doing anything. So when we're saying about the circus act owners, which we have, and we keep drumming it and drumming it and drumming it, they don't even talk about them, nothing. Yeah. I've never heard once on their channels. It's about the players are this, the players are... But why are the players like that? Because they keep going in the dressing room. They keep meddling in team affairs. It's like, how's a player supposed to go out there with the right mentality, the confidence to go and ball out? That's why you get results of 3 wins and 17. Yeah? Facts.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, these Mickey Mouse fucking fans we got, think, oh, it's not the owners, it's not the coach, it's the players. Really? Yeah? It's all about mental capacity of these players. You know, how they're feeling, how their chest is pumped and going out and fighting for the badge. You know.
By the way, sorry, I'm going back to the Pochettino thing.
No, it's fine.
They say Jose Mourinho failed and Conte failed to win a trophy there. Well, Jose Mourinho got them to a final, and he got sacked right before that final. So don't tell me he didn't win. Maybe he could have won. Maybe he would have won that final. Jose doesn't.
He would have won that final. He would have won it. He's a winner. He's a born winner.
And then with Antonio, he took a worse state Tottenham, basically the worst Tottenham since Pochettino and Jose Mourinho took over. It was not the same Tottenham, and he was not given the proper support. People say, oh, he bought Perisic and whoever. Who told you he bought these players? You know very well that with Daniel Levy, you don't get to buy whoever you want. It's not like you have an open wish list and you go pick and choose.
Yeah,
it doesn't work like that. No. Even Paratici was there. Yeah. And then, by the way, if it wasn't for Paratici, they would not dream of having someone like Conte in that.
100%. Yeah.
Because he turned them down before.
Yeah, he did. But the brown envelope was big at that time, isn't it? Yeah, for the second time.
Why do you think Conte went and exposed them? Because he was not given what he wanted from the beginning. Because he was told when he joined the club, we will build with you, we will give you whatever you want. They don't.
He was lied to.
And also a fact of the matter is they put Pochettino on a list amongst lesser managers to make it look like Poch is the best pick out of a fucking bad bunch. It's based to make Pochettino look like he's the best that we got when we had Luis Enrique and Nagelsmann to pick from.
Yeah, Johnny, I think they went for the EPL experience because he's been in England with Southampton and Tottenham. Yeah, and because what they've done. Sorry, Hannah, I did hear Hansi Flick, but I think they've seen that what they've done, what Poch done with the development of Southampton players, because they had an amazing group of players. Remember, young players, and he brought them up. And then I think Southampton, if they had their their first 11, if they didn't sell them to like Liverpool and to all these other teams, they would have had a top team. So they probably looked at that. Their data's probably told them that. And then what he done a little bit at Tottenham.
I agree. That's all well and good. But Pochettino's not going to be allowed to manage.
No, I know.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who you bring in.
I know.
They want their guy they can control, and as long as they're controlling this gaffer, we're fucked.
I know we are. Yeah.
Because they don't know football.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. They don't. But people don't believe that Bowley's picking players, man, for the gaffer. That Bowley's telling the gaffer, you can't play this player, you can play this player, this and that. All right, they're involved. They're too involved.
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger put a contract where no owner could go in the dressing room. Yeah. Like, that's the problem. He's not. I'm not saying Pochettino's shocking, and he's not elite, but he's not a bad manager. But it's the same thing like Potter. But Potter wasn't allowed to manage how he wants to manage. So Pochettino's going to be the same. Therefore, the results will be the same.
Yeah, we'll just keep losing.
Yeah. So, like, I was speaking to Jacob. He's a Spurs fan. But the reason I wanted to go on there and speak to him is to get some ideology about baseball. And he tells me that majority of the owners actually go into the dressing room before and after the game, you know. And I was like astounded. So if they do that at baseball, you know, that's fine. That's baseball. But in football, the manager needs to G these players up. You can't have interference like that. They need to understand this. Where are they going with that? What do they think they're going to get out of it? By them standing in the change room saying, come on, boys, you know, the waffle and the maple syrup is all good, you know, the crispy bacon and crap. You know what I mean? They ain't going to play. You know?
Maple syrup.
You know what I mean?
They've been going in and out for a long time. Therefore, that's why the performances have been the way they are. And that's why the players don't respect them.
So if it's like that, okay, why do they still do that? Haven't they realised that football's different from other sports?
Yeah,
you know?
Because they don't like Americans, billionaires especially, do not like to be told. And if they're told, they'll get rid of you and go, well, we're paying you. We do what we want. That's the way they see it. They don't see it any other way.
That's fine. But what is the difference between Todd, all right, and the Barley compared to the Glazers, FSG, so the Cronkies? They don't go into the dressing rooms.
No, they don't even get involved in football. They don't even attend games.
So why are these ones are actually hands-on?
Because they're there to destroy our club, Geese. Simple as.
That we know, but... So, okay, if they're trying to do that, again, we come back to the model and they want to get their investment back. How are they going to do that if we're failing? You need to be successful, okay, to get your investment back.
Yeah, but their success is a different success, not winning trophies, getting top four, making money, all right, and competing and trying to win a trophy along the way. But their success is buying players on cheap transfers or having high-valued assets in players on long contracts and making money on them. And they want the manager to develop these players to make them attractive to bigger clubs to spend the big money. That's what it's all about.
I understand, but the value of the players, how's it going to go up? If you're going to go and spend like a 35, 40 million pound and we're not doing well, all right, and these players' levels go down, how are they going to get their money back?
That's what I've been thinking all this time.
Because, you know, I mean,
what kind of investment is that?
No, but they'll get performances. They'll get some performances where clubs will look at them and go, oh, yeah, we want this player.
Yeah, but other clubs ain't stupid, Johnny. It's like now, right? Okay, but it's going to be a fire sale at Chelsea, yeah? So a lot of clubs are going to see what's happening at Chelsea and they say, oh, you want to get rid of him? I tell you, yeah, we want 70 million. 70 million? No, we give you 25 million. Yeah? They're going to force their hand. And then they're going to realise they're going to have to change that.
Yeah, but the problem we got, Geese, is when they will finally wake up because they're fucking asleep. When they wake up, that's when it will be too late.
I understand that, brother. I understand. They really think, right, God forbid this is going to happen, but they think they're going to get 70, 80 million pounds for Mount. Yeah, they really think 1 year left on his contract. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Well, one thing Pochettino can do that will kind of get me a little bit happy is extend Mason Mount's contract.
They won't do it.
Yeah.
They won't do
Let's
it.
see. Let's see if Pochettino has some principles. Let's see if he does it.
He doesn't.
I mean,
he hasn't
what-
got a say. This is the point I'm making.
I know he
Nagelsmann
doesn't. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping.
No, there's no hope. I'm telling you, there's no hope. Like at the end of the day, the two, three gaffers that were elite all wanted Mason Mount.
Yeah.
And they haven't been given the job.
Yeah. And they stuck
Because
their
them
fingers up.
keeping Mason Mount goes against everything that they've been doing.
Yeah. Hence why Mount ain't been playing. And
Yeah,
even our own,
say that.
sorry,
Yeah.
and even our own Lampard has sold that. He's not even playing him as well. So what does that say? Yeah.
I don't think it's Mason Mount's being wanted in the club deciding or being a factor in choosing a manager, as much as the manager overall stature and decision making in general fits in, and the mentality fits in the club's vision of
Well, I'll
what the
give you
owner's trying to do.
Yeah, well, their vision, they don't want to build. See, Roman wanted to build the whole thing around Mount, right? He was going to give him a 300 grand deal. He was going to build the team around him, make him captain. He saw him as his Cobham product, one of the products like John Terry, right?
Baby.
His
The one-
baby.
The one
And
thing,
these guys have come in. They don't understand the value of one of our own. They don't understand the value, and they don't care about the value.
I mean, they
because
don't know the
what
upside
they-
too.
Well, yeah, they don't. And also to them, all they see is pound notes with Mount, pure profit. And they see we want to get 90 million for him. But I want to make this point quickly, Cursor, and then you can.
Yeah.
But my point is this: when Mason Mount came off Twitter the other day, for the first time in 13, 14 weeks, they posted Mount with Pulisic on their official site.
No, it would be
I've not seen him posted once for about 14 weeks. Because Bowley fed that agenda the wrong end. And then all of a sudden, Mount's on the official site. Why is that? Isn't that funny? Go on, what are you going to say, Cursor?
No, I was just going to say, you know, when Reece James signed that new contract, was we under Bowley and them lot as well?
Yeah.
Oh, we was? Okay.
Yeah.
7+1.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably pulling his hair out.
As Chilwell re-signed as well?
Yeah, 2 years on top of his current 2 years.
So we're still waiting on Kante and Mount?
Yeah, and Kovacic.
I think
Kovacic's gone.
Man
I
City
think they're
looking for
selling.
him.
Yeah.
He's going City.
You know,
Well, that tells you he's going City. Tells you Pep wants him. It's a fucking joke, man.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Pep wants Mount as well.
Yeah, he wants Mount.
Klopp
I
wants.
think Mount. If Mount goes anywhere, I think he goes Man City.
If he goes Man City, yeah. Put it this way: Man City are winning the Champions. Sorry, not Champions League. They're winning the Premier League for God knows how many years, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
By the way, Man City will surpass Chelsea's legacy in the next 5 years.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
Go on, rub it in, Julius.
They will.
Love
They
it.
will. They will.
But
They will
he's
not
not
only-
wrong. He's not wrong. I mean,
They
they're
will
going
not-
to win
I
this.
know,
They
I
might
know
even
he's
win the
not wrong.
treble. They might win
I
the
know.
treble.
I know.
I mean, if they win the
Imagine-
treble this year, it's already, in my opinion, surpassed our legacy.
Well, they've won
because
6 Premier League titles, haven't they?
9.
That means-
with this year, that's 9 in total.
No, not 9 Premier Leagues.
They
haven't
have.
won 9
They
Premier
have.
Leagues.
They have 8. So
No, they have 6 Premier Leagues. They'll
they
be
have
on their
two
7th.
two leagues before the Premier League, and they've won the Premier League 6 times. So that's 8 league titles. If they win it this year, that's 9. They could even win the treble. If they win the treble, game over. Like, that is the pinnacle of success. And
They're
that's
still not bigger than us because we won 2 Champions Leagues. So no.
sure.
Yeah,
But
no,
we have more FA Cups, but if they win, they have, I think, 7 FA Cup, 6 or 7. If they win it this year, which probably they will, that's gonna put them at 8. They're gonna have they have more league titles. They have more League Cup titles as well, and they're gonna win a Champions League sooner or later. If they win a treble with it,
And check this.
Yeah,
we could have had Enrique.
Yeah, facts. What's going on with that whole 100? Was it 100 things that they've done with some court cases and all this kind
that's
of stuff?
gonna take 4 or 5 years, and guess what?
No.
Nothing will happen. At best, they're gonna get points deduction like Juve.
And transfer ban.
And a few $1 million pounds to pay. That's it. The points deduction, they're not gonna give a shit about it. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Why not? And they
think
probably
it's
will come
us.
back and win it.
Yeah.
With
What
a
are you saying,
It's not
Hannah?
in the
Hannah,
mud.
what do you think? What do you think about all this now?
I just think it's an absolute joke, to be honest. I still think obviously fans need to protest, but I don't know whether we're going to get the numbers or not either. So, yeah.
Roman
Start
Abramovich
small.
made one mistake back in the days. One mistake. He wanted Pep Guardiola, and what he did, I remember. I think back then Pep said, "I would take Chelsea job, but the problem they need 10 players." At the time, we were really struggling, and this is where Roman should have said, "Sure, come in, and I'll give you whatever you want. You need 10 players, we'll give you 10 players."
Yeah.
Maybe we'll. That is one. If
Yeah.
Roman did this, we would have probably today we would have surpassed even Arsenal with league titles, because that was back in 2012 when we won the Champions League. So it is what it is. They have City. They are a cheating bastard, disgusting club. They
Right, Julius.
inflate sponsors, and they can't even fill up their stadium. Look at the FA Cup today. The stadium is empty, man.
Listen, even if they win these trophies, they're still soulless, bro.
They are
They still
soulless.
they haven't got heritage, is what I'm saying. They don't have the heritage.
No,
I
they
don't know one Man City fan. I don't know anyone who supports
Me
them.
neither. I've never met one. There is a lot of Arsenal fans here where I live, but they're all a bunch of mugs. These other Arsenal fans. You know what? Arsenal are bent backward, bottle job, fucking wankers. That's what they are.
Oh, Julius.
Disgusting fan base.
If you brought in Jose right now, Jose would fucking win. No matter what. Look at the dead Roma team he's got.
Yeah.
And look what he's doing with Roma. Look how he did. Did everyone see how I put it up on my channel yesterday. See how he dealt with the brown envelope yesterday? Gave him the no, it was the game after the Frankfurt game where they were behind, and then they obviously won, and he went and gave him a Conference League key ring. That's something Sir Alex does. It's that mentality, that aura. He comes from that era. If you actually gave Mourinho money and said to him, build us the team and dominate. I'm not saying his football's the most glorious football, but he's a winner, and that's all that matters. Well, he gets Chelsea, and he will fucking eat the owners alive. That's why he won't get the job. Enrique has his demands. That's why he won't get the job. Nagelsmann, they don't want to tarnish their reputations.
Yeah. And have you noticed that Mourinho hasn't even been shortlisted?
But why are us supporters accepting it? Why? Why is people not standing up for this? I don't get it. How can you call yourself a supporter? We demand winning. We're Chelsea. We're not Chelsea anymore. We're living in fucking history. And these guys are milking our history. So why is no one waking up? Why is no one speaking like this? What the fuck are you afraid of? Because you're afraid to what? Save your club? To stand up to these clowns? What's the problem here? You've lost your soul, man. They've sold our soul. Our club soul's gone. And yet we're supposed to sit there, twiddle our thumbs, go and pay our money, go to games to see a fucking other yes man in the dugout.
And just accept it.
I mean, honestly, this is not good for my health. It really ain't. And someone like Chelsea Old Boys, let's have it right. He's been going fucking since he was God knows how old. 10 years old, bruv. Fucking, do you know what I mean? Home and away Europe, probably missed, 5-6 games for God knows how long. Out of all the years of Chelsea, seen us in relegation, seen our darkest days, all right? And he's seen our club be up to where it should be. And it's been fucking destroyed. I mean, this is killing Old Boys. I'm not wrong.
Definitely. This
I'm
week
not
has
wrong.
been probably the most hardest fucking week, especially because of it's. I literally I went missing for like 3-4 days. I didn't want to hear football, listen to football, nothing.
Yeah.
Literally.
I want to take a hiatus myself.
Yeah, it kills us. And, you know, Johnny, we feel your pain.
Chelsea old boys lives, eats, breathes it, sacrifices his entire fucking life for Chelsea.
Yeah.
It hits differently, guys.
Yeah.
It hits differently. And you suffer with it for the whole week. You lose a game, you suffer the whole week until the next game. And it's game after game. We're worse.
Yeah.
It's destructive because it's
We
a
can't.
drug.
We
and
can't
they're
even
abusing
score.
it.
We can't even score a goal. We can't even score. It's gone.
I mean,
There's nothing
yeah.
left.
I mean, for me, the tipping point was Lamps selling us out. When you say this is my club, it fucking broke my
Yeah,
heart
that
when
was
I saw that
unforgivable.
formation.
That was
Yeah,
unforgivable of him to do that.
And I'm not joking. At half time, me and Johnny would quickly text him and go, "He's got to change it. He's got to bring Mount on. He's got to bring Fee. Got to bring Mudryk." He didn't even do that.
Judas
again. And you know, it just broke my heart. And that's why, you know, we don't usually leave early, and we left 84 minutes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And who was one of our better players? It was Mount, apparently. I think we left, but he set up with like a couple of chances. What does that say? Our own legend, who we backed from West Ham. We gave West Ham massive rows, calling him Fat Frank, this and that, putting him down, and yet he sold us out as fans. Yeah, and now I can't live with him, especially when Didier Drogba comes out of it, and Thiago and JT leaving, and this and that. You know, it's a disgrace. And the only one who had heart and passion, right, from what I heard, I didn't see it. Yeah, Ashley Cole. He had more passion, more minerals than fucking Frank.
Yeah,
and
I
he
saw that on the
sell us out.
sideline.
Yeah. And not only that, we saw him at the training ground at Cobham where he was having a go at Cucurella.
Yeah.
But why didn't Lampard say to the owners, "Listen, this is my club. I will play who I want to play. I want to win the Champions League with Chelsea. If you don't like it, get rid of me."
Yeah,
Hannah,
Stand up
you've
to
got to
them.
remember, he's sucking on a lollipop now.
Yeah.
They all are, because he wants a job as a like what Petr Cech had at Chelsea. Ambassador and that, and get his paycheck. It's sickening, bro. That's why JT did leave. JT said, "Fuck it, I'm not part of it."
And even that taking our Petr Cech, they should never got rid of Petr Cech. Get rid of everybody else. He's Chelsea, man.
Yeah.
Why get rid of him? At least we've got him there, you know. But at least he's not a sellout anyway.
But they got rid of everyone. They got rid of everyone. It's a disgrace.
Hit us hard. And I won't be surprised, right? There's a lot of murmurs. A lot of people don't want to renew their season tickets as well. But we're talking about true fans who go week in, week out, and away. Forget Europe. We won't have Europe next year. But these are like, big voices who go and shout and scream and fight for our fucking Chelsea and that. A lot of them, they might not go back. And then we're going to get like the prawn eating sandwich supporters. You know what I mean? The little scarf. Let me tell you. I'll tell you the type of support. You're going to get the ones who got the scarf, all right, saying one team and then the other team. Yeah, and that ain't a true support for me. Yeah, half.
Yeah. I know the ones. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? It's just what a disgrace. Absolutely.
So where do we go now? Because listen, every show I do, it's not like things change, but the narrative stays the same because that's the truth. But where do we go now? I want to know where we go now to make a change, or at least try and fight. Because if we don't, it's like we've just let them do it, and that's even worse.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to like just like let them win with all their PR and their buying of supporters, where we can still fight against that. Our voices are loud, bruv. I mean, if it was on the game, all right, there's all press there. They'll film that shit.
But it's pockets, Johnny. Again, yeah. We
It's
try that.
pockets,
We
but-
try. We
you
try
know.
to do the Roman chants and the TT chants, having against pockets. You know, not everybody's singing. You know.
Yeah.
But
They're
no one
like-
does. Like if you go east or west, they don't say shit, man.
We have to bring
It's-
the banners out, especially Mason Mount banner, every game at home until the end of the season. That banner has to come out every fucking game at home.
Try that now. Try that one
Didn't
now,
they
old
ban
boys.
it? Didn't they ban that one? Right?
They tried to stop it. Yeah.
Come on, they have.
Fucking hell.
You know.
Who's organizing this? Isn't it the supporters club?
Yeah, it is a supporters club, but again, quite a few of them who are influential are moving to a different direction. Yeah, like the new vision of Chelsea, and they've been bought.
To become the Red Bull London FC, basically.
Well,
RB
yeah.
London.
Fucking
Yeah,
laughing cow.
Cowboys, whatever.
They were even going
LA
to change my
Lakers,
names, London Cowboys, weren't they?
of course.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a real hard dilemma. You know, real hard dilemma. So, and we need to like, we need to do some sort of stance and some sort of movement. I mean, hopefully we can generate more people to see the real vision and understanding of what we're trying to say, yeah, to get people talking more about it and coming with us.
Because once they see it,
this.
once they see it, they start questioning themselves and be like, "Fuck, am I really a Chelsea fan? These guys are doing this, and we ain't doing shit." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know, lead by example.
Yeah. You know, and that's just something we need to talk. You know, behind the scenes.
Yeah,
behind the scenes, not live.
No, we can't. You know.
No.
So
I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, of course we are. You know, it's just
You know,
it's
do you know how
really,
bad
really hard.
it is? I can't remember the last stream I've done where I'm talking about just football.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember.
Yeah. It's the
Where
whole
I'm
year,
talking
Johnny.
tactics, talking about the game. You know, it's
probably
Johnny
AC
not
Milan.
once this year.
Sanctions.
Yeah.
Sanctions.
Oh my God.
Lukaku.
Even before the Todd Bowley takeover, we haven't talking about football properly. It's been so long.
Yeah.
What? To be fair, what was like our last positive, realistically, where we was like on the bounce? It was like probably AC Milan, I swear.
Yeah, AC Milan.
That's about it, isn't it?
But that's only because he carried on the 3-4-3 formation, and our players were more suited to that. And when we went 8 games without defeat, and we were playing really well, and then he went back to the 4, dropped Mount, and that's when the 3 out of 17. That's what happened.
Wild.
And then he reverted it back to the 3. Then we beat Leeds, which I was hoping that we lose so we can he'll sack him, because we just lost against Tottenham and obviously the Southampton match, And I was like hoping, come on, let's lose today, fucking sack him straight away. And then we beat Dortmund, And then who else? We beat another team, Anyway, and that's it.
Someone's triggered me off. Big up Daniel. He's talking about a theory about, they want out of Stamford Bridge. But I think their goal is to blow budget, put us in financial difficulty where the supporters have to accept us joining the Super League.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate ploy. These guys want Super League. Do not doubt it.
I believe it.
So
Johnny,
the only way
he's milling Barcelona. He's milling Barcelona. He was meeting Perez and the Barcelona president, Laporta, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Laporta.
They were meeting him. That's why he was there. What? He was going out there to do a deal. No, he wasn't. What, to get Frankie de Jong? Yeah.
Bullshit.
Long way from Starbucks, mate. You know what I mean? They were talking about that. They were setting that up, because if you look at all the American owners who got clubs in this country, which was FSG, Kroenkes and Arsenals, and plus Daniel Levy, they were all for it. Till Roman was the one who pulled the plug. Yeah? These lot want that. And on top of that, they were saying they wanted to do the North against the South Stars, isn't it? Like what they do in America.
The pyramid.
You know?
Yeah.
I think there is a clause. I think there is a clause that they can't join the Super League.
Well, yeah, all the clubs over here, they signed it. But you see, Julius, if they say £500 million a year for your club, trust me, these clubs will say, middle finger, we're gone. Yeah. And they'll still have to play in the Premier League. They won't chuck them out because they need these clubs, Julius. They need them. Yeah. Imagine taking United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, say that the bottle job Spurs are out of it and that, yeah, into like the Super League. Yeah, they're going to want them back. Yeah. So actually, Super League has got some power.
I mean, if you get them to sign a clause, the consequences are not as legally easy to just get out. They're not. I don't think the Premier League are that stupid.
They're not, but trust me, they will be.
Like organizations like Chelsea and City and United, etc., they're not going to be told, okay, just sign, and if you leave, we're going to make you pay a penalty. They're going to be like, what? How much? 100 million. Okay, sure, no problem. Take 100 million. Piss off. But that's not. I don't think the consequences are that easy to get out because they know these clubs are really rich.
Yeah. Yeah. Money talks.
The thing is, with these owners, people are getting brainwashed by the deals such as Enzo, etc.
Yep.
This is just a bait, because the vision long term is let's throw money right now. Let's buy a few players that are good enough to bring us to top 4, play sexy football with a young, energetic manager. Because notice they are so attracted to young managers. They don't like old managers.
That's why I'm surprised they didn't take in Nagelsmann. That's shocking.
Because Nagelsmann has a strong personality.
Yeah.
Whether you rate him or no, I had my reservations about him as a manager, but he has a strong personality. Enrique, same thing. Mourinho, same thing. They want someone that they can manipulate. So a proper, like the typical employee that is so afraid to say anything to his boss.
Yeah.
Because people like Jose Mourinho and Conte and all these people, they're not going to be like that. So what they want to do, the vision here is sexy football, youth development, and top 4, and then sell players for Madrid, because let's say you bring in Cesare from Italy, he becomes the next big thing in the midfield. You know, we play amazing football, just similar to Modric at Spurs.
But if that's the case, then you could have brought in Enrique and you could have had Gavi. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Not only that, he's good at instilling projects, but their project is not translatable to a club like Chelsea. He's not even translatable in the Premier League. I don't think they can grasp what this league is about. Yeah. It's the biggest league in the world. It's the most demanding. It's the most relentless league. You don't get time in this league. Yeah. You don't get time to give managers 5-6 years to build. You don't get that at Premier League football. Yeah. And you don't get it at a club like Chelsea. So where are you going? You're down there already. You're down.
And this is the thing. Look what we brought in Tuchel. He came in and did bits for us. Do you know what I mean? Straight away. And he put up with a load of, COVID era and all this kind of stuff. He dealt with all of that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? You don't have time to be, nitpicking at, this person don't fit the model and we got to shortlist this person, and it's too much going on right now. Just find the elite person and let us win. What are you dilly-dallying about?
The fundamental, the fact of the matter, the fact, and this is why people should be very, very concerned, right, is when you have a gaffer like an Enrique, if we got Enrique, for me, I know that the model's changed and that they've accepted their wrongs and they're going to go the right way in football, because football history tells you this is the way to go, all right? And it's the way to compete with Pep, who's basically dominating right now, has been dominating and will continue to dominate if no one else is there to stop him. Yeah. Enrique's that guy. And a Nagelsmann has the potential, but I don't think he's at the races yet.
Yeah.
Because we had Tuchel. It's a downgrade from Tuchel. But for me, Enrique is that level.
Yeah.
The fact that they have not given the job to a manager when he's available of this level is the biggest red flag of all red flags, which tells you one thing and one thing only, is that Enrique will not accept us dictating to him what to do.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
fucking right. So no top manager in leading the game that loves the game, has a faith and philosophy in what they believe in, all right, and a way of playing, and they've been taught by the goats of the game, Johan Cruyff, yeah, which is about football. These guys don't care about that. They only care about how quickly can you make me money.
Yeah.
And how can you make me money, right? So someone like Enrique going in and saying, look, if you want me to really build a dynasty, I'm going to need 2 years, 3 years, right? But you're willing to give that to Potter 5 years on 12 million, but you won't give it to Enrique, who's proven.
Yeah.
It tells you that this is a disaster. This is dangerous. This is an end of Chelsea. Because these owners think they know what they're doing, they don't. And the fact that everyone's telling them in the media that they don't know what they're doing, they hate it, so they keep going with it.
He's come through with a PowerPoint presentation of 300 pages or whatever it was. Do you know what I mean? This is someone that's showing dedication. Do you know what I mean? He's come in. He's printed orders for each and every individual player.
Ambitious.
Yeah, and you're gonna say
everything.
You're gonna clap for him and be like, oh, do a Potter on the sideline, start clapping, and just be like, oh yeah, okay, cool.
So
and also anyone before you say, anyone who is propping Pochettino. All right.
Dead.
Anyone on the platforms and this and that, you know why they're doing it.
Of course.
And it's because they're fucking bought. End of. There's no other reason. Because a true supporter who demands the best of the best, Pochettino's not the best of the best. He's nowhere near Nagelsmann, and he's nowhere near fucking Enrique, Jose Mourinho, Hansi Flick. Nowhere near him. So therefore, you're accepting mediocrity. You're accepting not the best, not the creme de la creme. So therefore, you're part of their narrative, their agenda, their PR. So you have to be very careful, people that are propping this guy.
Well, look at the comments. Look at Rob Boss.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, librarians.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I need to say one more thing here. So what Johnny just said now, this is not for the Minerals FC ultras. This is for the non-Minerals FC ultras, okay? And for all the other platforms, sink it in, understand what Johnny's saying, okay? Because this is clear facts. You want Chelsea to do well? You want us to progress and go forward? We must unite together. You all have to understand this. Get it through to your little thick heads, right? Through those little skulls of yours, and understand what we're trying to say, okay? We are not heading in the right direction. We've been banging the drum constantly about this. Wake up, let's unite, let's all do something together, because one big powerhouse, as Chelsea fans, all united together, we are unstoppable. Yeah? So listen and understand the message, what we are giving out on the Minerals FC Ultras, and with our voice and our goal, okay, Johnny. All right? We're not here for money. We don't want money. We're self-made. Okay, we're here because we love Chelsea. Our blood is blue. Okay, and we want the best for our club. All right, and so let's unite.
Facts. I think a lot of these people are implants, man. They're just put there to. They're like NPCs, man. It's ridiculous.
You just
for narratives. Yeah.
I just saw in the comment one of the City fans that I annoyed. He thinks I'm Russian. Funny enough, I'm half Arab. I'm half Arab and I have Italian and Arab minerals. You fucking idiot. Which owns your club? Which we own your club? We made your club relevant. You pussy hole. We made your club relevant.
Go on, Julian.
Go on.
Tell him, Julius. Sharmuta FC.
So he's trying to have a go at me when my people own his club and made them rich.
Love it. Go on, Julius.
Oh, that was legendary, bro. That was legendary. Come out of nowhere.
Randy Orton tax.
We don't have no Alex Russians on here like those fake platforms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh,
shooting tin cans out the window.
Firing blanks. Listen, I'll say this, right? I've even said I would get all the platforms together. Like, I think everyone should come together. Put all your agendas aside. And come together. All right? And that'd take a lot for me personally, but I would do it. I would do it for Chelsea.
It's just like that. It's like that scene in Ali G in the house when the rivals come together from Slough.
And you know the type of tea we all fed them, innit? Right? Yeah. The herb tea. But Johnny, I respect that you saying that, you know, because you're ballsy and we're next to you as well, and that's what we want. We want us to unite, and it's good that you say that, you know, because you don't shy away. I know you don't shy away, and you go at their jugular, especially when they mud our players and whatnot, you know. And I respect that, and it's good that you say that. And these other platforms, they need to wake up. They need to wake up. Yeah, because they're the ones who are actually destroying our club. Yeah, so let's unite.
Oh, boys, they won't, man. They're NPCs, man. Trust me. They're implants. They're just there to be there. Trust me.
Yeah, you know, because I'm an old boy. What's NPC, bro?
NPCs, non-playable character. You know, like we're playing games. Yeah. Those are kind of people on the sidelines.
Cheers,
you can't use that character to just put into the game. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
But then they'll burn their bridges with all their circles, so they won't do it. You see, someone like me, I can do it because, you know what I mean. Like I say,
we're not bought, Johnny. We're not bought,
exactly.
Okay,
that's the thing.
We'll never be bought.
That's why we're different. That's why. That's why we stand alone, bro.
We're not scared.
Know what I mean? Nah, cool.
Say it straight out, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, whenever you lot are ready, bro, we will go down there, and if we need to protest, I'm all for it. Trust me, 100%. Even though my sleep patterns are madness, but I'm still there.
You'll be there at 4 a.m. Cursor.
Oh, that's a start.
On my own.
Come on.
No lollipops, that's for sure, bro.
They'll be giving out iron bars. No, it's something's got to give. You know what I mean? I mean, we've taken a battering this year. A real bad battering, you know. I still go like mental, you know. We're at the top, elite level. You come in with your project, you could have stabilised us, got us top 4, even win a trophy, you know. But you stripped us, you took us right down to the bottom to think that you're going to take us back to the top, which was never the plan, you know. I'm baffled, absolutely baffled.
They're taking us backwards, not forwards.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But one thing we need to shout out now, yeah. Thank God for our GOAT, Roman. He won us everything we can win as a club. Thank you very much, Roman. We love you, man, from the bottom of our hearts. And all the managers you got, and you sat, we don't care. You won us absolutely, and we got 2 stars. Thank you, World Club champions. At least we could say. Right, even if we don't win anything in the next 10 years with these Muppets, this circus show, at least we've done it with Roman, and your name, Roman, will always be shouted out.
Yeah.
You are the legend, you are the GOAT for us, okay? And no one can ever put you down, okay? And if we do hear them, and as we do on Minerals FC Ultras, we mud them whenever they put you down, like saying that, you know, you destroyed the club and they came in. Bollocks, we ain't buying that. We will never buy that. We love you, Roman.
You know what's crazy? We got new ownership, and we was doing way better during the sanctions. That's what's crazy. We were stuck. We were literally stuck in the mud, and still did better during sanctions.
And why?
We didn't even know we were in existence, bruv. And then and Tuchel got us top 3.
We had Vorsprung der Technik. Yeah.
Remember the game we played against Madrid under sanctions? How good we were.
Yeah.
We were robbed by the
We were
records.
amazing. And you know what pissed me off the most? It's the fact that we lost Rudiger, bro. That guy was elite in our defense. That's the one guy that we should have still had. And it was because of him. That's what I said in that last game that we had. In that last game we played, where Mount would have scored, I was thinking to myself, Rudiger, you could have just let that in. Just let that go in. Just for the love of Chelsea, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's like Alonso's goal, right? Apparently, it was like a fingernail. A fingernail. Well, I mean, we whipped them. We whipped them over there. You know? Yeah. And again, we had UEFA decisions again because they didn't want us to go through. They knew we would have won that. We would have won that. Yeah?
Of course,
obviously,
we would. But they sucked life out of Chelsea, man. Thanks to the government, they sucked life out.
They killed us. They killed us.
Yeah, they did.
And these new owners, anyone who can wank and come, they don't want them in because they want to turn us into Blue Balls FC, basically.
Well, in the words of Chelsea old boys, when they wank, they don't come.
Love it. Yeah,
blanks.
Come on, proper blanks.
Big up to Dominic. He says, big up Minerals FC and like the stream. Guys, we should have well over 300 likes in here, man. Don't be lackluster in here. Don't lack Minerals. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe and all that jazz. Come on. We need to grow, man, so that we can fucking defeat all these wrong-uns, bruv. There's too many in the game.
I think people are getting paid off. People getting paid off not to hit the like button.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, we've got a major fight, but trust me, we're like Spartans, bruv. Yeah, we'll fight to the end. Trust me. Yeah, trust me.
190%.
Come on, we might be only 300, but trust me, that 300 will make noise.
Trust me, numbers don't lie.
Yeah, no, they don't, bro. Come on, got to do it.
They don't lie. They don't lie.
So, Johnny, who do you think, like, put Poch aside, yeah? Who do you think we will end up with as a manager?
What, right now?
Yeah.
It'll be Pochettino.
No, him aside. Other than him, who else?
Other than him, they'll probably try and get that. They'll probably try and get a company or that Gallardo, is it? The one from River Plate.
Oh, okay. Oh, Gallardo's from River Plate. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're looking at that level. The thing is, you can't get higher than that level for what they want to do. So you're restricted. It's like they've cut out every option. They've got an array of gaffers available to them.
They've built a ceiling.
And they've just gone, no, cut all them ones out. We've only got a 3 or 4 to choose from when we could actually choose from like 12.
Yeah.
But I don't think those gaffers are stupid, Johnny. Those gaffers ain't stupid, though. Those gaffers ain't stupid.
No, that's why they've denied. That's why they rejected us.
Of course. They've seen it. They ain't mugs.
They know what the model is. They've laughed at it. That's why Tuchel's like, I don't reckon. Like, Tuchel came out and he said, oh, it doesn't upset me because it's not the same club anymore. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know. Tuchel's not upset anymore because he knows even if he went back, it'd be fucking, it's not the same.
Imagine someone throwing a job at you that is to manage Chelsea, as big as we are, and you say, nah, I'm good, I'll go somewhere else. Chelsea, bro. This is Chelsea. I don't get it. That just goes to show you that their model was trash.
Yeah, it's trash. And they're selling it with PR, getting all these players and new signings to go, what a great project this is, blah, blah, blah. It's all false. It's all manufactured. Like I say, Happy Meals with nursery rhyme toys, bro. Books. They're little nursery rhymes.
Come on. Land it with a mash, brother. Come on.
Yeah, it's all bangers and mash. Waffle, bro. No onions, no gravy, no mustard, lumpy mash.
Come on.
Dry
no butter, no Lurpak, no nothing.
No Lurpak.
No Lurpak, bruv. No Lurpak.
Come on.
Nothing. No, nothing. You can't dip anything in there. So dry, bruv. There's nothing to dip.
No pisto.
I'm going to say one more thing, all right? Rain Group, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You probably took a massive brand envelope to put them number one, yeah? Because actually, when I saw that list, I know it's Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I would have rather had him, or even that Martin Broston.
Broughton came out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Saudi Media Group were denied.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, the Broughton came up. He goes, "I'd never have sacked TT. I wouldn't have spent 600 million like that." All right. But he's not saying that he wouldn't spend the money. He just wouldn't have spent it that quickly. He would have
Yeah.
steadied the ship
Wisely.
because he understands football. These clowns have come into our club and they're just killing us. And no one, everyone's just fucking. I can't, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't, man. I can't.
Look at
And you know,
Newcastle. Look at Newcastle. Look at Manchester City, how they are run. Look at the progression Newcastle has done.
Newcastle seems like they're going to be a problem next season.
Well, I'm happy for them.
Everyone's getting better and we're getting worse. And people think we're going to get top 4. You're crackers. You're a long way from Starbucks.
Funny enough, Iqbali's wife is at Newcastle. I'd rather take the wife. I'd rather take the wife and come to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Beauty and the Beast. Yeah.
Are you saying Iqbali's the beauty, bruv?
Yeah, because she's the beast. She's fucked us, getting Potter in the job and this whole
She
stupid
probably
project.
told him. Definitely.
Yeah, she probably told him
saw
to
the
sabotage
Eddie
Chelsea
Howe.
so we can take their place.
And
Come
the thing
on,
is-
listen, it's all a game of they call it checkers, yeah. Well, we play
Game of
chess on
Thrones,
the Mills
mate.
FC,
Come
yeah.
on.
That's what they're doing. They're basically what they're doing is they're getting Chelsea to go all the way down.
Yeah, of course.
They're going
Like when they were saying about Potter, innit? Keep him, give him time, this and that.
Yeah,
but did you ever hear one thing about Thomas Tuchel? That's because they were terrified of him.
Yeah.
And they
They
want
couldn't even handle a fucking handshake.
Come
You know what I
on.
mean?
Yeah, bro.
And
Come on.
what's mad is you want to bring in Poch. Why is it that these guys are looking for managers that are part of rival teams? What's up with that?
Because they seen what he's done with Southampton and he's got the EPL experience.
Dead.
All right, and because he's like probably more, I wouldn't say he's a yes man, Poch, but he's near enough there. He'll probably say, okay, I can do it with the young players, but we're going to get rid of all these players.
I'll tell you what he's going to do.
All right,
I've got his quote here. Quote here.
What recently?
When he joined PSG, he said they didn't come looking for me to build a project or asking what we like. We came here to adapt and win with structure and players already here. That tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Johnny, explain it, please, because there is a lot of people who have thick minds, and they watch you. You know they watch you. Please explain it.
Break it down, Johnny.
He's there to implement the players given to him to develop them. He's there to win, but win with what he's been given. Therefore, he is pretty much a yes man. He's got no actual say on he's not there to build a project. He's never built a project.
Thank you. Because basically a yes man means, the definition, anyone who doesn't have a pedigree. Someone like Chelsea comes in, tells you, here's a job. He's going to be like, oh my God, that's my chance.
Yeah.
That's a yes man. He is willing to do whatever you want because Pochettino can't believe he actually has a chance to coach Chelsea. Why do you think Madrid never interested in him? Why do you think none of the big teams, Madrid, Barca, Bayern Munich, the most successful teams in the world, consistently, they are never interested in that breed of managers.
Yeah.
These kind of managers are perfect for clubs that feed the big successful clubs. The club that Roman Abramovich made us be, wanted us to be.
These owners have no elite mentality. That's the problem.
They have money, man. They have making money. Cash cow. They're turning us into a farm of money. That's it. They want to develop players.
HMO.
Basically, developing players, playing sexy football with a young manager, top 4, and
if you wanted to play sexy football, bring in fucking Enrique. Sorry for swearing, but that's who you need to bring in if you want to play sexy football.
But the sexy football is to appease a section of idiots in our fan base, and then the top 4 is to appease another section of idiots in our fan base. That's how they make it work together. It's one.
And then we've got another section.
Play sexy football though. He doesn't play sexy.
Then we've got another section, right? Because the owners are spending 600 million, and then soon we're going to spend 1 billion mark, all right? And that's that section thinking, oh, they're putting the money, they're doing well, we're spending the money. So look at the amount of sections we've got to compete with to get it through to their fixed goals. Yeah?
Exactly.
Oof.
Because, Johnny, a lot of the people that are with Pochettino, look how amazing Spurs used to play. We had to put our game to the next level to be able to compete with them. Man, they beat us once, and it was a cup game, I think. Was it a cup game or something?
Premier League, Dele Alli, 2 goals.
Yes, that's it. And that's it. And 28%. I thought Spurs were amazing, apparently. Unbelievable, the inconsistencies.
Yeah. It is.
They flip-flop where they go because Pochettino was never their first choice, and they all know it, but now they're having to accept it, and they're glutton for their own punishment now.
But we'll make it clear. Look, I'll talk about myself. I'm gonna support Pochettino the moment he is officially a Chelsea manager, because I want my club to succeed, and I would love to be in the mud if he proves us all wrong, and he goes and win big trophies. Come make fun of me. I'm happy with that.
Well, that's what we want, Julius.
I've been saying them to all prove me wrong for God knows how long, and they still can't.
Yeah, exactly.
But when we say to people we expect him to compete for the Premier League next season, don't say you're gonna be in for a surprise. We fucking spent 600 million, and we're gonna spend another 100 probably, or 200 next summer.
We look worse. We look
400.
worse. We don't look better.
How do you not expect to compete at this point after all this?
Well, Julius, that's what the surprise is. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Julius, they're thick. They're absolutely thick. We don't score goals. We ain't got a striker. We need DMs. They didn't even go and get us DMs. Yeah, they don't understand football. But the players they wanted to get in, like a Ronaldo and all these other young players, or a Rafinha or whatnot, all right, that's what they were interested in, yeah? And then they panic buy and they go and get Sterling or whatever, and they give them 325 grand. Well, Aubameyang was last resort because we couldn't get a striker in, you know? So they made all the mistakes, you know? And they say, and this is what I don't understand about the fan base. We spent that money, and yet we didn't get the right players in to steady the ship. And then you bring those hot prospects in and you integrate them into that team. Yeah. And then you see your team to cook.
Yeah.
You know? Otherwise, how are you going to cook? Yeah. You need your experience. You need the need. Go on, brother. Go on.
One question I want to ask you all, boys, is what, as much as we can't stand this guy, bruv, yeah, as much as we can't stand Lukaku, yeah, would it have been cheaper to bring him back from loan and just be a striker, or buy a Aubameyang? No. Which was the cheap option?
If you want to see me and Johnny be banged up in fucking prison, bring him back. Yeah?
Facts.
Trust me, he's getting slaps whilst Johnny's going to... I don't know what Johnny's going to do, but...
I'd join in.
I'll be digging up the hole. I'll be digging the hole.
I just want to know.
No, Johnny, there's no hole. It's cement, this one.
Yeah.
He's going in cement, bro.
I just want to know what would have been the cheaper alternative. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, so I understand completely, but you know, if they done that, that is really. I mean, forget rubbing salt into the wound. It's my God, chili, you name it, bruv. Everything's going into that wound, bruv. Yeah, it's going to be horrible because when somebody does that interview, okay, muds your team.
I know that.
Yeah, I know, but you see all these idiots on other platforms that say, yeah, bring him back and this and that and blah, 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 blah.
That's
okay. And then when I saw him with that, I was going to say, I won't say, the Chinese man who owns their club, they were on this rooftop, yeah? He was wearing the number 90. I was thinking, why is he wearing? Then it clicked and it dawned onto us to say that they made £90 million off us, mudding us.
Yeah.
And we're going to bring this guy back into our team.
Yeah.
How fucking dare him. If they ever do that, I swear there's going to be fucking murders. If they do that, I never want to see that man. Yeah, never ever again.
Yeah. But do you know what? With this ownership, don't be surprised.
No, I won't. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I think they're not that stupid. I think the fans are really going to go mental on that. They will. Yeah,
There's
No
supporters
way.
that want him
But
back.
they don't care about our opinion clearly, because if they did, Mount would be playing. Do you know what I mean? So they don't care.
Yeah, the eye of the fan is a myth. It's all waffle.
Chelsea
bangs,
old
mate.
boys.
Yeah, Hannah.
How many slaps will it be?
None.
Well, it'll be
90.
90, but he needs you know, he needs interest, he needs tax, he needs a lot more, you know. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I say back. Yeah, I'll tell you what, 119. How's that?
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
That's the minerals.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'll be slapping with both hands.
Oh, love it,
Trust
love
me.
it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a disgrace to even talk about this guy to bring him back at our club. Disgrace.
But
Yeah.
like I said, old boys, I wouldn't be surprised, because this ownership do not care about the fans. They don't care about the club. They're just looking like what's beneficial for their pockets.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's a case of we got to make money.
Okay.
We got to try and make some money back from this guy.
I think we will. But let's put it this in another context. Yeah, all right. He won't fit the model because he's too old, too fat, too slow, and he's a rat, So we'll probably, you know, as I said, like if we want to go and get an Osimhen, I'm sure Napoli will probably want him, all right. So we can dangle him there with a policy, and we can, you know, give him 80-90 million. We get Osimhen, and they can both go to Juventus, to Napoli.
Napoli,
you know what I mean? So because they're into their trading as well. These owners, obviously, what they do with basketball or baseball, they do a lot of trading. So they're looking at that type of model. You know what I mean? So
I didn't even know that they was linked with LA Lakers, by the way.
Yeah, LA Lakers, whatever. They can go.
Suck their mums. They've been transferring that model to Chelsea. He's in football, in a different sport. His delusion is fucking ridiculous. But big up to Trev, and this is a great point. If they cared about the fans, they would abandon their model and hire an elite manager. End of. And that's where I'm going to end the stream. Like that. That's facts.
You go do that.
Big up to all you guys jumping on tonight. You've all landed it, and respect and love for all your support.
Amazing show.
Been a cracking show, and we'll talk behind the scenes as always.
We'll do that. And Johnny, I just want to say,
thank you for having me on.
Pleasure, Hannah.
Pleasure. Do, but I want you to know that you ain't on your own. We're with you, brother. Okay, you got more followers and more people. Okay, next to you, not behind you, next to you. All right, and we feel your pain the way you should feel our pain. We are together. All right.
Facts.
That's it. I want you to know that, brother.
I do. I appreciate it. Big up. Love.
We appreciate your work, brother.
Of course.
Come on. Love everybody. Big up to mental
everyone.
Health. Mental health. All people in need. And
Big
leave
up.
a comment. Yeah, brother.
It's good to see you all.
Yeah, Julius,
Big up,
great.
Julius, come on.
Julius, one person did put on a chat thing there. He said, why do you still have Frank Lampard as a manager on your pitch? I'm sorry, I had to tell you that. I chuckled a little bit when they put that on, and they go, "Please, can you change it?"
No, man. Lampard is one of my favorite players ever.
I know.
You know, my love to him has nothing to. I don't agree with what he's doing right now, but that's not gonna change my love to him.
No, I understand
Drogba,
that.
those guys are goats, man. Drogba.
I'm going to send you a picture of when he scored that Bolton. All right, you can put that one on.
Yeah, put that one on. That's better.
Yeah, bro. That is top quality. Because they look at him as a manager and they hate him there. You know what I mean? But,
I put his picture as a manager just to show that I love him even as a manager. It has a message behind it.
Yeah, of course. No, brother.
Cool. We love him. He's a goat as a player. Goat. And the manager's first stint, he was legendary. But obviously, this stint's been a shocking disaster, bro. But it is what it is. But guys, big up, love, respect, Julius, Chelsea Boys, Hannah, Cursor. Lovely to have you on.
Great show.
And Keep landing your minerals everywhere you go. Let's have it right. Come on.
God bless. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you, Hannah.
See ya. Up Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea. The big up, guys. Every single one of you. Smash the piece that like button. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. Notification button. We've got the Minerals FC membership. And put your comments down below, guys. I want to hear all your reactions to the show. Cracking stream. Big up to all the panel. Big up to all you Minerals Ultras in the chat, landing your minerals and supporting. And thank you again for supporting the channel, which is the most important thing. And in numbers, we're stronger, and we'll still keep fighting a good fight for our Chelsea. Let's have it right. We'll keep going, guys. But like I say, without you guys, it's not possible. So we move. But keep landing it, guys. Big respect to you. And as always, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's go. Right, Pride of London. London is blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's go. Have it right, Minerals FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Oi, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.